Travis Ichigawa.
Travis Ichigawa. 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 Ichigawa.
Woo! I want this show a god like right now.
What?
Hold on, we gotta set the record straight. Cause I said something here.
Yeah, it was a time because I had to ask Matt what
We
Valerian.
never released the guy that was in the
No,
cell.
I
The
know.
guy with the white
Before
hair.
your characters left the temple, while Kai was disguised and talking to Alpaca, Valenum walked down to the portcullis,
That nigga got the
released it,
Ichigawa.
and let him out.
Ichigawa.
Watson did this?
Ichigawa.
Yeah.
He did. Ichigawa. Ichigawa.
Oh, he did? I don't remember us.
Oh, he
No,
did.
we didn't do it during the
Oh,
session.
no.
I asked him about it because I said the group left without releasing him, but what would have Valenum had done? And then Matt asked.
You should have told us this, man. I'm like, whoa, why is this dude with us? Now I'm confused. Who is the one that Tavares trying to recruit? The dwarf or
The
this
dwarf.
white dude?
The dwarf. He's talking to
I don't trust that white hair dude, man. I did not know this. Claudius doesn't trust that guy, man. Especially after what the halfling did, man.
Valenum's like,
Claudius is worried.
Valenum's like, don't worry.
You have to talk to Valenum, too. I'm like, you really think it was wise, Sir Knight? We don't know nothing of this creature. As a matter of fact, Louis, I want a little knowledge check.
We don't know much about the Dwagar as well, but you had taken him with him. All's fair that ends fair.
What race is the white-haired dude?
Human.
We don't even know his race. Can I roll a knowledge check?
Yeah, I described what he looked like before. He looks human. He looks like
I know you did.
he looks like
He
he's,
looked kind of like a werewolf to me.
he looks from the north. Looks like a northerner. His hair looks albino. His hair looks albino looking. He's got somewhat pretty thick arm hair and chest
He said
hair.
he was furry, son. I thought
Furry,
he
he's
was
furry
Bigfoot.
looking.
Yeah, his
lanky.
last name is
He's
Ichigawa.
Furry, not furry. Kind of looks. He's hairy. It's all white hair.
I want to know his exact
But he's not
race.
old. He's like, he looks like he's in his 20s.
Ichigawa.
Lanky,
What
and
is it?
he looks very lanky and dexterous.
Ichigawa.
All right, what is he? Knowledge, nature, or arcana? What do I roll?
I guess geography?
But obviously his name was
I
Ichigawa.
want to know his race.
Local. Human.
He's a human? Why does it look so weird then? No furry and shit.
He's been a slave. He hasn't shaved.
Why don't you ask him?
I'm going to ask Cynthia. Cynthia, is
Ichigawa.
he...
Ichigawa.
His hair is got completely absolutely no pigmentation at all. It's not common, but it happens. Heck, there are drow elves that are born albino.
The Rock. Suck. Connection.
She's like, his bloodline may possess some sort of ancient lineage, but I can't tell that.
That's what I want to know. What sort
Oh,
of
if she tells you, I can't.
Is it angelic?
She's like, I don't know. White eye. Why is your hair so white?
I'll do detect magic on him, son. I just want to make sure he's not a dragon in disguise or some shit.
This guy's trying man hard, son.
What kind of detect
He's
magic
like-
is that?
He's like, it's like what you said. I was born with this. They ended up calling me White Eye because of it. In fact, there's a little bit of white in my eye. I don't know where they came up with white eye from my hair color, but
Claudius talks to Valenum, and you know, when they could talk, when this guy's not listening, during when we were walking. I know that you were able to assess the Dwager, and he wasn't much of a threat. How much of a threat is this individual against us? Is it someone that we can handle?
that's why I'm keeping an eye on him. I don't entirely trust him myself. I have a feeling, the same as you.
We should have.
Except I know this guy isn't exactly a moron. He's unarmed and unarmored. Unless he's some sort of spellcaster, there's really nothing he could do.
Well, I don't trust these newcomers with any weapon. They'll have to rely on our protection. if they come up with such an idea that they want to be armed.
Oh, we don't have to stay with them.
I do not wanna. I don't want a freaking dagger to wake me up in the middle of the night.
Nope. That's why they're not going to be counted on to keep watch. It's just going to be us.
Good. Personally, I don't judge you for releasing them, but you should have let them make their own path. You shouldn't have brought them with us.
Well, it would have been foolish of me to let him free from the prison, but with no way across the lake. And then with no way.
That's not what I meant.
And then
Once
with
we got
no
to
way.
the surface, once we got to the surface, let them make their own path.
You gentlemen are able to survive out in the... Well, actually, no. White Eye has already stated he doesn't want to be left out in the wilderness. Me, by myself, unarmed and unarmored in these parts? I'm no ranger.
Alright. That's all Claudia wanted to say. I just want Valena to be aware of Claudia's concerns. That's all.
You guys ever found that halfling again?
No.
Told you not to let him out. I think I said that about 5 times, actually. But you went and you let him out anyway.
In retrospect, I want to have let both of you out. Now that I think about it.
But I'm not the one. I'm not the one that's trapping you guys in a spell and running off now, am I?
It wasn't a harmful spell. Who knows? We probably thought we were gonna enslave him, or we would have been better off. Can't really blame the captain. Now you, on the other hand, hopefully you don't, for your sake.
Look at these scrawny arms. I could barely snap the gnome's neck if I wanted to.
Yeah, the halfling himself looked very unassuming, yet he magicked us. Who are we? We're no fools or naive to presume you don't have any tricks up your sleeve. But if you're gonna do something stupid, make sure you do it right. That's my only advice. Otherwise, the consequences.
Oh, that's agreed, sir. And planning to do something stupid is something that I never make a conscious choice to do. In that case, I'm gonna go and relax since you guys have watch, as I am clearly not trustworthy enough to keep watch. Good night. And he lies down. And he's like, falls to a deep sleep. So yeah, your character's
Oh my god!
make it back to Cauldron is the 9th day of Hammer in the year 9. Wow, I said 19. The year 1371 or 1370 Dale Reckoning. It was 1371. What did I make it? What year? Yeah, I was right. 1370. Hammer the 9th, 1370. So it's like January 9th equivalent. Get back to Cauldron. Your characters, one of yous enter invisibly with the bag of holding so you can avoid being taxed. Because they would have checked them bags. You get back into within the city. You get back within the city, the comforts and the sanctuary of the city walls.
When is my character's birthday?
At birthdays.
I don't have a birthday.
Oh shit! He's like, I have no birthday.
I'll turn 49 soon, probably. That mid-age penalty around the corner.
Cleus. All right. Zenith. He was very compliant with your characters. He never really He never talked.
We didn't abuse him either, as far as I'm concerned.
He never talked. He never initiated a conversation. He seemed as if lost in his own thoughts and the entire time. And he never tried to talk to anyone that tried to. He never tried to return any conversation when somebody tried talking to him.
That's very strange. What's his freaking face? Seen it? What is that marking that you have in your face, but now you do not have it?
You notice that. You notice the markings out there because you're seeing invisibility that wore off.
The same visibility is gone. Yeah. So yeah, Claudius made that deduction.
He looks up at you and he glares a bit, then he touches his face, and he shakes his head, and he just continues. Sometimes he mumbles something that's incomprehensible. Other times he
Claudius goes to talk to Cynthia. It seems that he's been marked by an invisible marking in his face. When I had my seen visibility spell on before, I was able to see this mark that covered half of his face.
Really?
And now that yes.
I'd have to see it for myself to make any.
I'm just throwing random suggestions. Maybe he'd been magic. Maybe he'd been bewitched.
That's possible. How did you see this marking? Did you say it's invisible?
It's invisible.
I'll need to find a way to. Does she even have to? She's like, I'll need to try and see through it for myself. Maybe I can.
I have an extra see invisibility spell scroll.
Okay.
Could you use it? It's arcane though. I don't know if you could use it.
I think you would have to use it.
I think it's personal. I don't think I could cast it on her.
Oh, yeah.
It says personal.
It says personal, yeah, you can't cast it on her. She doesn't have used magic device.
But, hold on. He actually asked Kai, may you loan her your headband to Cynthia? I need her to see something.
Kai takes off his headband and gives it to her.
She could do see invincibility with the headband.
So she uses it. She says the command word. She looks and she's like, "Oh, yeah, you're right, huh?" She studies it for some time. She's like, "That is an interesting marking."
It is, isn't it? I found it odd. I thought it was normal. Everyone else was able to see it. Then when the spell wore off, I just noticed it, but it's not there.
It's something we'll have to
Research?
maybe research and look into. Yeah. So at that, your characters make it back to Cauldron, and you're home. And now, Valenum's like, all right, till the cusp of sunrise as it is, and we shall see if Lady Sophia and Sir Davdek.
You got your headband back, by the way.
And Sir, we'll see if Lady Sophia and Sir Davdek is there to see his son once again. And meanwhile, so Grendel stays, and as for Wide Eye is like, well, I appreciate the escort. Looks like I'll need to pick myself up back again after getting captured in those Kuitos, and that's the last time I'm going to raid any temples by myself.
So you're a treasure hunter, huh?
You could say that.
What are you? What do you do for a living?
I guess you could say I live from one gold piece to the next.
Alright. Never know. I might have needs of your service in the future.
If we meet again. Don't know how long I'll be staying here. Never found Cauldron much to my liking. Oh, The fact that it sits on a volcano gives me the chills.
You know, when I first came to the city, my thoughts exactly. He knows his voice a little bit. Sort of morons will build a city on,
Yeah.
on the top of a volcano.
Yeah, people and creatures have built things in weirder places, though.
Well, they say this volcano might be inactive, but who's to say? You never underestimate Mother Nature.
I'll tell you why it's here. I bet you greed. Look at how many miners are in this town. Yeah. They're more concerned about the wealth in the mountains than they are for their safety, apparently.
Alright.
Well,
This is Dab Deck?
The white eye.
no, this ain't David. This is Wide Eye.
Oh, the white
Well
eye.
met.
Okay.
Likewise. And stay out of trouble. We won't be around to rescue you next
Well,
time.
I'll tell you this. I'll be sure to stay out of trouble with you guys.
That dude is mad shady, son.
Well, he saw what you guys did to
Look
Kuato. He saw what you guys did to Kuatoa's temple, and he's like, I don't know. I'm not about to get bought by these guys. Not now, not in the future. Like, fuck this.
Fuck that shit. He's smart.
Shit, if he did get caught in your character, if he got caught with anything and your characters did come after him, he'd be like, fuck, damn, I better start running.
That shit ain't gonna save him, son. Phantom Steed? Nah.
He said, Phantom Steed, I'm coming for you. No. Fucking runs off a mountain cliff. So you guys go back to the cusp of sunrise. Well, at least Villanum does with Zenith in tow.
We all going there. They gotta pay us other cut.
You go in there. You were led back inside. You were led back to Lady Sophila. And Lady Sophila.
She's a noble woman, man.
Yeah. You take Zenith to her office room, and she's like, I see, your venture was a success. This is him. This is Zenith. Sir Splintershield. I welcome you. And Zenith just looks at her and he's just blankly.
Did we heal them up before we brought him to his father?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, they little...
Yeah. She's like,
return them all fucked up.
She's like, I still see that he wears the regalia that he wore before his crusade. Davdek will be pleased to see him again. I see he's... Zenith, are you all right? This is...
Claudius looks at Lady Sophia, and he goes like, he nods his head like, and he points over his head like, he's not really okay. But he don't say anything. He lets Valenum do the talking.
He needs much healing indeed. And the best place for that would be at home with his people and his father. I shall be the one to make sure that he gets to him safely. Personally, in fact.
Be careful. He's very strong.
She's like, I will have... She's like, no worries. I've made sure to hire some men from the temple of Tempest here in the city. Fine warriors they are. With the money that I've given to their church, they're more than glad to escort me as well as Sir Zenith back to his home. I made sure I paid for the best. Well, they'll be sure to bring along one of their battle clerics to make sure that that Zenith gets the proper treatment along the journey. Davdek had while you guys were gone, Davdek had his health was failing quite terribly, and he insisted that if he was gonna pass away before he was able to reconcile with his son, it would be back in his home. And so back to his home, Zenith will meet him. But he did leave behind the rest should you come back successfully. She hands you guys a ledger. She's like, take this to the warehouse that's listed on there, and you'll receive the rest of your reward for your job well done.
Receive ledger. Wait, future.
Oh shit.
That's a homage to you, Louis. I know you
Yeah, I know.
So,
now I know this is what the characters. Oh yeah, I need to fucking scroll up. Shit.
For what?
For the spellcrafts that you did.
Oh. What? When you hit like view all messages,
yeah,
and then you go almost like all the way down,
yeah,
you'll see it down there. Start from the bottom up. Don't start from the top.
Damn, how far back does this shit go?
Yeah, it's
damn, this
like
shit goes
like.
Man far. This shit goes back to this guy. This shit goes back to. Yeah. Did you guys enter via Google Hangout? What the?
Yeah, Google Hangout. For real, son. I already wasted time doing that shit, Louis. Trust me. Go all the way up to the bottom.
No, I know. That's just all the way down there. Damn, this shit fucking saves mad long.
It's actually pretty cool then. If somebody says, no, we're rolling it there. It's
yeah, I know. It sucks that it's not dated.
Shield badge, shield. Look at all those shield badge. Before the battle with Zenith, the logo was there.
Ah, okay.
You found him yet? There it is. I found it. I can just tell you what I got if you want me to.
I see it. No, I see it.
Okay. 28 for the harpooner armor.
Alright, I got harpooner. I got that. I got the shield. I see the bracers. Yeah, they're all +1 bracers. Banded mail was +1.
Yeah, I got a 42 for the seashell armor.
Exalted whips pincher staff. Jeez, that's okay. That's +1. The 20 for the seashell, but that was +1 armor. The cloak is the phylactery, the circlet. All right, you identified all that shit. How rolls are so goddamn high. Let's see.
That's the good shit about D20, son. You come in and call your rolls over here. Shit stays there. Permanent record. Are you adding that on the treasure pool thing?
Yes. Yep.
You said there was gonna be like a lot of RP shit going on now, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm DNF.
Kai's gonna love this
Out
shit.
of here. The nap shit.
Oh, you told me to remind you about what you call it, son.
About what?
Claudius' boy hitting me up about that. Claudius is like friend or whatever. Send me a message. Tell me to remind you.
What?
Yeah, I have that down.
Yep. And
What?
And you still need to do some of the Black Blade story. If you hit on that.
On whose story?
The Black Blade story. That's it. I want some roleplay, nigga. You ain't giving me none.
All right, here's what your characters got.
To me, son.
But I put down what I put down under carrying issues was exactly that. Characters don't have a way to carry that.
Bag of holding, man. Bag bag of
I
holding.
don't think a banded male can fit in the bag of holding. Neither would a heavy steel seat.
That means we gotta go back the next day and kill
This
motherfuckers.
guy said go back to
Kill
the
this
next
shit.
day. Some of the stuff that's under carrying issues might fit in the bag of holding. I know some short swords.
And I
Hand,
got a haversack.
the hand
too.
crossbows could. I know that.
I got an empty haversack too.
And you got a haversack.
Yeah, my shit is mostly empty.
Where's my sheet? Fuck, I need my sheet. That and obviously 2K.
Yo, we gotta get I'm gonna create a portable hole, son, during this downtime. So I think it's open that freaking portable hole. It's like, just put everything in there.
Hell yeah, that's right. Portable hole.
Have you seen that magical item, Louis?
Yeah.
Portable hole. A portable hole, Ricky, is like as big as that basement right there, son.
Alright.
Just open that shit up, and then close it back up, put it in your pocket.
You got like.
We should invest on that shit. It's worth it, because we be finding a lot of crap.
Two dungeons deep. So godlike, son. Swedish. Nigga, Ragnir and his dwarves. You ready? Nigga's a godlike, son. Let's not speak of that.
That fucking shit is godlike, son. The Misty Mountains.
Yeah, that shit is godlike, son. It makes you want to play like dwarf again, son.
December 17th, son. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're going out to the movies
Hell
to
yeah.
try to.
Oh, that shit's December 17th already?
Yeah,
Wow,
yo. That shit's ready around the corner, man. The last Lord of the Rings,
epic
man.
conclusion.
That is it.
No, you know I'm down.
King is mad greedy, son.
That was a song. That was what we walked into the hobby shop with for our 3 doors.
Yeah, they weren't ready for
Walked
the
in
door. Them
walked
niggas were godlike, son.
walked in that shit with that fucking shit playing off the phone. Like,
What was my guy's name,
we're
yo?
here. Let's
You heard?
start rolling.
I forgot his name. Our character's names.
Damn, I forgot our characters' names too.
Then we do the sheets.
Yo, I'm so tight. That's how you know they're good names, though.
They were dope ass names. They were dope names. Yeah, I was a dwarven paladin, son. My nigga was godlike, son.
Nice.
Dwarven Paladin. Always godlike.
Yo, we should make
I had a Dwarven Paladin in World of Warcraft. That shit was broken.
Yo, we should make a Dwarven crew, son. I'm down, man. Dwarven crew.
We can do that, but we can do a bigger. Cause me, Louis, and Matt Watson did it. He was. We told you guys. I thought we told you. I was a paladin. I think I was the middle brother, and Watson was the older brother. He was a cleric, the dwarven cleric, and Louis was the dwarven inquisitor. No, I was the younger brother. We did it like in real life. I was a younger brother. I was a paladin, and Louis was the inquisitor. He was the middle brother, and Watson was the older brother. He was the cleric. So we like
Yeah,
we
Louis
just
told me.
yeah, it was fucking godlike, son. Niggas are like the dwarf. Every time we walk into the hobby shop, it's like, oh shit, the dwarven brothers are here. Like we would be gone for like a couple of weeks. We didn't show up, son. And all of a sudden we just show up, son. It's like, oh shit, we wonder when you guys gonna come back, yo. Like, yeah, son. They're gonna wait for us, son.
Brothers,
Yeah, that shit was so fucking broken, son. And then Watson died. I think Watson died off some bullshit.
We'll need a princess to join our crew. You know, the princess and the 7 dwarves.
Oh my god, why you just do that, son?
Why did he do that?
Wait, what?
He said we should make a dwarven crew.
Michelle can play the princess.
Get a girl for the princess.
Michelle can play the princess. And then we'll be the 7 dwarves.
This guy.
Epic, son.
Where is it?
I
Yeah.
hate you.
How do we lose all this?
This guy said, epic, son.
Nah, Michelle probably be like, fuck that. I'll be
Why
a
don't I
female
remember
dwarf.
this? When they crowned Aragorn at the end.
Wait, what? Oh, that happened at the end. It might be in the extended.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But I remember seeing that in the
Oh
theater.
shit. We found another slippers of spider climbing. We found another slippers of spider climbing. I'm looking at the church right here.
Are we distributing that right now?
Nah, let's roleplay, son. We can do that shit another time.
I honestly don't care. Right? I honestly don't care about any of those fucking items because they have no use in me, son. None of them, I bet. It's all money.
So we just gotta liquidate?
Pretty much, like, whenever it's money, we sell it. Cause I know a lot of that shit.
Sell it, liquidate?
That's it.
I'm down.
I know this nigga Kyle's the party about fucking 100 platinum, son, so.
300 platinum.
Oh, 300
Yeah,
platinum. Yeah, so I think that's coming out of your cut, nigga, because that's fucking grimy.
I don't owe y'all shit.
Yes, you fucking do, you greedy bitch. 300
I didn't
platinum.
rob you.
What?
A guy named Ty stole 300.
Add a character, nigga. You stole 300 platinum from us, nigga. That's fucking shady shit.
How
Not,
do you guys even know that?
not gold pieces,
Columbus knows that.
not silver, platinum. This
Columbus
nigga.
Latinum also. Actually, so is Solana.
I did not get an extra 300 fucking gold. No, 3,000
Not
gold.
3,000.
No, I didn't.
300 platinum. That's a lot.
3,000 gold pieces. That's what it is.
Yeah, you got
And
it.
I did not get that.
That's what Lewis told us, man.
Lewis is lying. So
This nigga lies. This nigga.
300 platinum.
if I would have gotten that, I would have definitely. I would have magic items.
3K is a lot of money.
This
I would
nigga-
have
this
magic
nigga trying to
items
lie
right
his
now,
street
outside of
his
what I
street
got
cake, son.
already.
50 gold pieces, 100 gold pieces, man.
This nigga trying to lie about his platinum he stole from us, nigga. He trying to lie on us, Lou.
3,000 gold pieces when we like level 4, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, oh, I know what it is.
Yeah, any of you guys want any of these items that we just got? I'm looking at mine. Take the liquor for it. I'm not sure.
Yo, I miss this shit so much.
That shit,
Yo,
Can they see the picture, son?
I don't know. I have to show this shit. Yo, this was. Yo, we even had pictures for this. Oh my god, it's so fucking.
Is that the Dwarven brothers?
Yeah,
Masters.
that's Watson right there.
Damn.
That's his cleric.
Got like
Man,
that nigga's beard goes.
What was
all
his
the way
name?
down
What was
to
his
the
name?
ground, son.
Yo, his guy was
what level are they?
Doomdurin Cragmorn. That was our last.
We're the
name.
Cragmores, yeah.
Doomdurin
What
Cragmorn.
level are they?
We only got to
What
2.
level?
We got to 2 before Matt died.
Did you
Oh,
get-
man, we can resurrect them, son. I'll make a
Yeah,
Dwarven
well,
character.
we gotta show yours. I want to show my.
I'll show
I remember,
yeah, Ricky.
I remember my pictures, son.
Yo, this was Rick's.
I fought with an axe. That's my paladin.
Nice.
Yeah, son.
You look younger because your shit is not white yet.
Yeah.
It's still blonde. The beard.
No, it's
Everyone else
white.
is old.
It's
Marcolius.
Marcolius.
That's
yeah.
what it was. Damn, look at
You
this.
know,
Look at
I
this.
was
Look
so
at these
bored.
sheets. These are all the things. These are adventures right here.
Yeah, son. Niggas
I
was
always-
godlike.
I always thought that dwarves were small, but they're like medium sized.
Yeah.
Like human.
Yo, who? I think you found this pic.
Look at this nigga Louis character, son. This nigga Louis character. His Inquisitor was
My
godlike, son.
fucking Inquisitor dwarf is
What is
godlike,
it?
son.
His Inquisitor. That's Louis Inquisitor right there, son.
Oh, it looks fucking broke and something for a dwarf.
You
Hell
don't
yeah.
see dwarves in that light.
That
That
nigga
looks
is
godlike,
godlike,
They're
son.
a freaking grappling hook, son. About to
My
freaking
grappling her. He has a crossbow too.
His crossbow in his hand.
Yeah.
And that's how basically how he dresses. That's his Inquisitor outfit right there,
Did
son.
you go with the?
Shit's
Did you
What
go
was
with
his
the
name again?
crossbow specialization that you wanted to do?
I was actually going for that feat. I was going for the feat where I can shoot as a full
I know
attack.
you've been saying that for a while.
What's your guy's name?
I want to be a crossbow master.
Oh, my guy's name was Dorf Zale.
Dolph Zale. This nigga had a broken name, son. Dolph Zale.
Wow.
It was Dorf Zale.
Man, I don't want to see this shit. It makes me want to freaking take it off.
Dorf
Dorf.
Dorf Zale Cragmorn. So they couldn't. They had problems saying my character's name, so they kept calling me. They kept calling me Zale. They were like, all right, Zale. I was like, damn, we gotta ruin my name like that. My dwarf would be so pissed right now. You better say his full name.
Dwarves are broken,
Dorf
son.
Zale.
I always thought dwarves were small, so they use smaller weapons, and shit, but they motherfuckers are medium.
No, they're medium size.
That means that they're fucking mad
Mm.
brawling.
I had a Morning Star, or a Masterwork repeating heavy crossbow.
I'm
Dagger.
Unfortunately, I already got the Phantom.
Dagger, Spike Gauntlet.
Would a Phantom work as a dwarf? Nah, I wouldn't. Nah,
I only got to use my judgment ability one. I only got to use my judgment ability one time. It was during a boss fight. I don't even think I was able to freaking. I think the fight ended too quick though. And the shit brought back memories. All right. We stopped going there because fucking Watson's schedule changed. Like there was no I think they ran it every Wednesday, and like Watson was working he was working nights he was working like every Wednesday night. So we were like, fuck, we can't even. And then we thought about going to game night near us because I think they run it every Tuesday.
Yeah, Ninja Monk, right? Remember Ninja Monk?
Ninja Monk.
Yeah, that got me so tight.
We'll always remember Ninja Monk.
Ninja Monk's a bitch. Then he thought he was mad nice and a gunslinger. He had a gun and shit. Like, I'm going in first.
Yeah, he did not know that.
Kicked the door open, nigga, with his gun. I'm like, nigga, I'm a
He
paladin.
had a gunslinger
I should be going in first.
that was always in the front. It made no sense. And then when combat would start, he would acrobatics, but he would acrobatics deeper into the fight. And then he would shoot.
He had a Ninja Monk. So
Didn't he acrobatics up to the guy and then take a shot?
Yeah.
Once and he like.
We try to coach him like, nigga, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Who is this?
This nigga with Down syndrome.
This guy now he called him. He said. He said this nigga with Down syndrome. No,
he really has
it
some-
was this guy. He had cerebral palsy actually.
Real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, real life.
Oh, damn.
He
I wouldn't know how to even make
But
fun
he
of
still pissed me off, nigga, because he talked a lot
he
of
still
shit.
pissed Rick off though.
He talked a lot of shit,
He
yo.
talked mad shit. That was true.
And he stole from the hobby shop.
He stole from the hobby shop.
Bitch ass nigga. He had to watch him all the time. Stealing shit.
Oh,
I'm telling you, he did.
Are
He
you
tried-
serious?
Yeah. He caught that nigga, son.
What?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
He's trying
out
to
of
make it
here.
not awkward. And, like, he was like, hey, did you take that, Oh, yeah, I took this by accident.
Oh, he kept saying, "Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't catch any of that."
Yeah, nigga was a thief, son.
He was a
trying
thief.
to
Wow, that motherfucker was a fucking klepto.
body, son.
Yeah, son. Yo, the niggas ain't ready for them ninjas, yo. This nigga Louis, I hate you, son.
Ninjas,
The
Brawler and the Monk.
Nah, nigga, Sanetoshi.
What's his name? Kimbo? Kimjo? Fucking
Talking about Sanetoshi, nigga.
Hokkaido and
Oh, that's different.
yeah. And
Hey,
now
look,
you're talking about too many characters right now. Anyway,
Sanetoshi.
All I want is
Solid
the one masterwork hand crossbow.
What? Don't even say that, son. Please don't say that to this nigga.
about what?
I'll take the short sword. Thank you. Can I have the short sword?
You
I'll
want-
take that. I want it.
I see the assassination short sword.
I'll take that. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it in the mail to Larry.
I don't think.
Yeah, okay, you can't fucking send items to different servers, nigga.
Oh shit.
Guy, I'm not making Larry stronger than
You
what you're
said
doing.
you can't send this shit to different servers. Oh my god.
Nice. A nice comeback. That's a nice comeback. I like that.
Who's taking the short sword for real?
I'll take it.
Is Zalarian really
Yeah,
taking it?
I'll hold on to it for him.
What does he
No,
need?
he's not.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna hold on.
That's part of your cut. I hope you know that.
That shit is getting liquidated.
That's part of your cut if you do take it.
No, I'm holding it for Kai.
You're liquidating that? Oh damn.
What?
I want
Can
it,
somebody
but
read it up? Can somebody
it's
read up on
gonna
it,
have to
please?
If you need a Kai,
Can somebody read up on it, please?
needs
That
work.
shit's
It
built
needs
for
work
Kai.
before
I'm
I-
telling you that right now.
that's a good weapon, man.
That's
for-
a good
for
ass
fucking rogue.
weapon.
It gives me extra plus 1d6 on sneak attacks with it, right?
To be honest, that's not even what I like about that weapon. I like the fact that you can use poison and not risk poisoning yourself. That's what I like about that weapon.
There's that too.
You don't have to worry about poisoning feats.
And the DC
Yeah,
goes up.
You don't have to worry about poisoning feats.
The
Nothing
DC,
gets-
no, the DC goes up too.
By the end of this quest, yo, with all the money you get, you can buy some
The
poison.
DC for the poison
Put that
goes
shit
up.
on there by yourself.
The poison
and
that
then
you put on the
You'll
blade?
have an extra 1d6 on top of poison damage when you sneak
The
attack.
poison that you put on the blade, the DC goes up by one for
nigga's
every
crazy.
bonus that it has. So if it was a +3 weapon, the DC goes up by 3.
Some poisons, yo, you could be doing ability damage, some with poison, some. Be like, what? Dexterity, what?
I mean, it's called assassination for a reason.
For real, son. Be like, 2d12
Whatever.
constitution damage.
Whatever, I'll hold to that shit, man.
Does
Actually,
DC
I
does
would never
better
need it.
damage.
Huh?
Better damage than a dagger.
Poison is very expensive, unfortunately, unless you make your own poison. cheaper.
Whatever.
I'll take it.
Anyway,
Crap
liquidate
on
it.
shit.
I'll take it and
Liquidate-
I'll hold on to it.
Nah, liquidate it. Don't worry about
It's
it.
not something. It's not something I really want though.
Liquidate it then, man. Then you can get something else you want instead.
That's what sucks about liquidating. It's half the price.
That
Oh
is true,
yeah, that is fucking whack.
That is true though. Half the price.
No, we actually spoke about this. You're right, Ayo. We spoke about this already. You said get a +1 weapon and then do all that shit to it, right? We could do that.
No. In all
We
fairness,
could change it up, right? Later.
listen, Matt. No, in all fairness,
No, because I would rather on a kukuri than a short sword. But if I make it morphing, I can do that.
listen.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, there you go.
Listen,
Yeah.
This going for your decision. The agreement we all made
No, he got it. He's
to
good with
to
it.
make it more, in case you want to take it, it's not really gonna f you much.
He wants it a more.
It says that the
He wants to have a
sword's
weapon
worth
that's kind of like him, where he can change to whatever weapon he wants.
Right? It
Yeah.
says that the sword is worth 8,000 GP, right?
That's why he's
If
keeping
you
it. He's gonna put
decide to
morphine
take
on it. He's gonna make it a kukri
It's only
anyway.
gonna count like you took a 4K, like off the cut. It's not gonna count like, oh, you took 8K worth of item. No, it's gonna count like you took 4K worth of item, even though the weapon is worth 8K. That's the agreement we made before. So let's say
Some people don't get dicked over because they wanted to keep it.
No, right, exactly.
I want to pivot to question now.
But if we sell it anyways, we only gonna get 4K out of it anyway. So it's only fair that you only got 4K.
Did you spend the money up already?
It's not like we're gonna reduce 8K off of your total. It doesn't make no sense.
What's your Xbox
You better
here
off
now,
getting
son?
40K. You see what I'm saying?
I wanna hold on to it. I'm still not gonna use it, but I'm gonna hold on to it.
There
So,
you go. So it's only gonna take 4K of your pot. It's not gonna take no 8K.
I want an NES emulator on my phone.
so with the completion of your quest, your characters look about at each other as you exit the cusp of
There's another
sunrise.
slippers that spider climbing. That's fucking cool.
I'll take that shit.
You hungry?
No, these free up your hands.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'll take those. No, I can't. I'm just joking. I can't. I have my other boots.
Oh, the boots.
If I can incorporate. Can I do that? Can I take the magic of that? and put it
I
in?
mean, you'd have to give your boots to Claudius, and then he'd
Modify them.
modify. Yeah,
Boots are gonna
there'll be
slow.
boots of acrobatic striding and springing and spider climbing. What the fuck? I don't even know what to call. Claudius would have to name the fucking boots himself. Call it boots of
We'll do the items shit later.
boots of expert traveling.
That's got like son. That's got like boots of expert traveling. Son.
Boots of adventurous.
Then
Oh,
I-
there you go. Boots of the adventurer, son. That's what.
Because I gotta put on any terrain. I can walk on any terrain. Will be next. Without a penalty.
Walk over difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I think I've seen boots like that. I forgot.
That'll be next, nigga. It's like a walk on walls.
And then there's one that lets you teleport like 20 feet, some shit like
Like
that.
the
All right. These Quicksilver boots, that gives you extra speed.
We're gonna do all this shit later, right? Like on downtime, right?
Yeah.
Like off.
All right, it's
like
down
not
to,
during session.
Your
Not
characters
during
leave.
session, I mean.
Your characters leave the cusp of sunrise, and now your group is standing there in the street, middle of the day, looking at each other, and realizing you're back in Cauldron, and now you've got other business to settle. Of course, your characters set about to the
I'm trying to build the
warehouse.
Shadow Thieves Guild now.
Set about to the warehouse to collect the rest of your earnings and rewards.
Ten.
And of course, your characters end up spending the rest of the day discussing what to do with the loot that you've acquired, which is something we don't exactly have to handle all in character right now. Or we could, but
We're gonna do that on Facebook. Let's roleplay today.
yeah, we'll assume for roleplay purposes your characters have done all that already.
Yeah.
But out of character, we'll handle
Out
it.
of character. Yeah.
I know what I'm getting right now, son.
So minus your characters splitting the treasure, getting it sold, and looking for, looking to what to spend your money on. That obviously that all happens off panel.
And
What
those
do,
moderate wounds potions, son.
What do they? Do any of your characters have anything in mind?
Anything in mind for what? Like what to do?
Yeah, any business, any downtime business.
Well, yeah, those spells that I was gonna try and get with Sky, I was gonna take care of that.
Well, Kai definitely goes over to Claudius, has that little conversation about tactics in the future. Are we at like an inn where we're eating? Or are we just like at the actually on the way to the fucking to the warehouse? Kai makes small talk with Claudius. He says, "It's like what an." Kai goes, Claudius, a word with you. May Kai have.
Yeah, sure.
Do you always refer to yourself as a third person?
Yeah, you never did that before.
Yeah, it's a quirk now. It's canon.
You got your characters notice. Your characters notice that he started doing that when he shows his. You know your characters notice he does that when he's in his true form. He's been doing that.
Okay, he's been in a lot.
Yeah, only in his true form. Yeah.
Are you in your true form now or Ribbon?
Oh yeah, I'm Broderick right now. I'm in town.
Broderick, yeah. You still do that as Broderick?
If I disguise myself,
Yeah, time head.
even though, like, could I be in my true form but still be in a disguise, and people not know that I'm?
Oh, like I have a
Changeling?
scarf on or some shit like that?
Yeah. Like, do I have to keep turning into somebody else?
There's eyes everywhere. Laughing laugh, son.
It's a mundane disguise, not like they're seeing through it. Like a fucking illusion or something.
No, no, that. But they got a question who's that figure with the prison tree that we've been watching all this time.
That is true. Let me just stick with Broderick, because I know that's definitely the safest route. So you see Broderick, John, traveling around with you guys, and he goes, oh yeah, I forgot, it's been a while since I've been in Broderick. He goes, yo, Claudius, a word with you. Could I have a word with you, mate?
You said that already. What can I do for you?
In a different fucking, fuck you.
He said different.
Well, it was a great journey.
Fuck me, what did I
Down
do?
into the underdark.
What have I done to you? My dear boy?
But I feel like there has to be some way, some other way that I could be set up for, you know, more precise for a flanking position. Is it possible that there is some sort of spell you could?
Anyway,
You ever heard of a spell that could
Yeah.
Can you
serve as a
are you
distraction,
doing Claudius?
so that I could get into a
Are you
flanking
doing,
position
Claudius's roleplay?
You
in
mean
the absence of Zalarian or Valedna,
No,
for
the
instance.
group is together.
Oh,
This is what Broderick's saying.
I would.
So the group. This is all, right now. All the group is all here.
you mean a spell
No one's split off yet.
that I'll be able to
Everybody's going. He said this is happening
without
while everybody's going to the warehouse.
place them where you want.
Not exactly.
Can you
That-
keep me
that's
in mind in a second?
not to mention
I
that
don't wanna
that's
interrupt
been
him, but I
something
wanna
that's
ask
come in
Claudius something
handy
about my item.
more times than I
okay,
can
yeah.
count.
While we're talking, I don't want to interrupt.
But I'm saying, let's say when Zalarian and I attack teaming an enemy, it's much more easier for me to hit him where it hurts. I'm sure there has to be some sort of
Oh, I see what you mean.
magic that can substitute,
You mean like a distraction?
yeah, something that can,
Something that would like behind her back, like poke her on the shoulder. Yeah. But the sword.
oh, if you got something like that, that would be exactly what I need.
Oh, don't.
For a few seconds at most, you know I can make quick work of them. If it was for just a few moments.
I don't have anything to cover online at the moment, but I'll definitely research on it, and I'll let you know. I'm sure there's something.
Aye. Aye. Let me know if you hear anything. I know this could definitely serve. This could definitely be advantageous for us all.
I will do it. As a matter of fact, I have to see Sky later. Perhaps she might be of help. She might have, perhaps have heard of something. But I'll look into it.
Aye, I will as well.
Are you trying to? If such a spell exists, are you trying to put it into a wand, like you do many of these other spells that you use to assist you during combat?
I'm not familiar too much as far as it depends. I guess it depends on what you are able to find.
Oh, it has to be.
If you put it into a wand, I would definitely be able to use it myself. I mean, I am familiar with
I noticed your mastery with
with forcing out the magic in these magical wands. But
all right.
yes, look into it first. Tell me what you find. I'm sure either way, it'll be advantageous for us to know what kind of options we have in combat.
From my gauntlet.
Will do.
Like
I have to catch up on my research.
The,
Spell research.
Can he make your braces?
To begin with, anyway.
one bracer I need.
I'll definitely
One bracer
peruse
for the wands.
on the matter.
Yeah, it is one bracer.
If such doesn't exist, I should be able to create. If we have the time, I should be
It
able
is.
to
It is one
create
bracer.
such a spell.
Maybe it'll make it. Is it like
It doesn't sound that difficult.
armor?
It's a craft. It's a craft one to sign them.
It is. How much did it cost?
I'll leave it to you
Yeah,
then.
your characters would have to discuss it, and then you would have to, Claudius would have to.
Claudius,
He'd have to roll some knowledge checks.
I would have to ask you for a favor. Once again, once again, I offer you. I need your abilities to craft items. I have an idea where it would help me. It would help me. It would help me gradually in battle, where I would use none of my hands, either one of my hands, to hold a wand. It's a gauntlet which holds multiple wands, and on a command word, I can choose which one I can use at that time.
A one bracelet you talk of?
It's a little bit of a study I've been looking up on my downtime when I've had some before we went on this adventure. But I'm meaning to ask you about it if you could help me craft such an item to help me in combat and hold multiple wands for different
So you have the notes.
situations. I do have the notes. If
it's within my abilities, I'll be more than glad to. But I have to do some research. I'm not familiar with the item.
Indeed. But I'm pretty sure it is. Your craft is would complement this creation I'm trying to accomplish. Also, I would like to know if you can also help me with improving some of the items you have already made me, which would be gradually appreciated.
Anything that I have already created to enhance its power, it's a short thing.
Indeed. Well, this headband and the is it a belt of Olga, a giant strength? I forget what it was.
Belt, yeah.
Was it from him? Both of them from him?
I think so. It doesn't matter. He can still.
Well, yeah.
I made that.
Well, my belt and my headband, I would like you to help me increase the power it dishes out for me. But there'll be plenty of time for that. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay with doing this.
I have the time, definitely. And I actually need to do the same for my headband as well. I need to enhance it.
Well, I do have some more spells that I'd like to study. My knowledge in the arcane arts have grown since we've adventured. I think we have a lot of studying to do. And I'm pretty sure we can put our minds together.
Let me know what spells you are working on, and I'll let you know what spells I'm working on. Perhaps we could trade some of them.
Of course.
Can I go on a quest to get bodies real quick?
Why does he say that?
He's trying to do this ritual called the ritual of vengeance.
There's gotta be like.
I mean, ritual of retribution. It's when you it's when you're fighting an enemy that's your level or higher. At least it's tough, and like he takes down you know, you're fighting him long enough, and he's wounded you enough. He's taken down like half. He's got to take down like at least half your hit points.
That shit is so annoying, man. The same shit happened with me with Johan. I still got 16K on my character sheet, and I still haven't been able to fucking use it.
Yeah, it's like sitting there, right? It's like locked.
Sitting there, yeah, like I'm like lowering my.
Hey, that's what makes that. Hey, it surely does make the bonding all that. Like it surely makes it feel like you're bonding with the fucking items, all the shit you go through.
Oh shit! What game was that? Where you had to do that? You had to hold the equipment. You had to equip something and then kill like 100 enemies, and then it like activates. Is that like Final Fantasy?
Yeah, and then after that, then he has to do a ritual for like 15 minutes, and then after the ritual's done, he uses then he can, his weapon will be enchanted, but it's only for him. It's like they're called bonding rituals.
It's like fucking the Black Blade. The Black Blade's bonded to me.
Well, yours is bound to you, but you don't have to do anything special.
No, I know, but I'm saying
you just got to gain levels.
It's kind of the same thing.
It's kind of like that.
So why don't can it be anybody? Does it have to be an enemy?
It has to be an enemy. Like the ritual he's trying to do. There's different rituals.
It has to be like a foe.
It has to be a foe.
What about a rival?
I have to kill the other person,
He has
so
to
it couldn't
kill
be.
you.
Never mind. So I was like, I'll body you real quick, nigga.
Sure about that, bro?
I have a question. Are we splitting it 4 ways or wait? I forgot about Antonio's guy. Are we splitting it 5 ways, including Antonio, or 6 ways? Does Cynthia gets a fair share or half a share? How does that work?
Cynthia would get a fair share. I mean, she's done her fair.
So
She's done her fair share of fucking helping.
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, okay.
XP and gold.
I mean, I'm not saying otherwise.
No, actually, no. Here's what's funny. Here's what's funny about the XP. I thought the cohort would suck up XP, but I read cohorts and how they gain XP. It said don't count XP as if they're instead whatever the XP the party has, take that total and cut it by like I think it was like cut it in half or something weird like that, and then give that XP to her. So basically, your characters keep whatever XP you got as player characters, and the cohort gets its own rate. Yeah.
What's that like?
I thought it had to be split, but I was like, okay, I'm just wrong.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like the hindrance of having a cohort.
That's what I thought too. Now the only hindrance is treasure.
Is it treasure?
It's the treasure thing.
Whoever has the feet.
She should only get what fucking
Whoever has the feet is getting done with the treasure.
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Nah, I don't care. She pulled her weight though. I'll give her that.
Nah, son, fuck all that, man. Nah, chill. She got like a quarter of the HP.
Damn,
she got a quarter of the HP. She's really like a liability. Why would she get like a share to get? Oh my god, whatever.
You told me you wasn't.
Don't even care, son.
You heard?
No, I meant the wrestling shit. You can hear it on there. Was what I was
You know that around, man. You were watching
you said
a
you weren't.
long mouth discussion.
You told me you weren't fucking recording.
Oh no, I started like.
You didn't even fucking tell me.
All right. So here's what the fuck. All right.
It's just like Antonio, but he gets a fair share, although he knew shit of the gold. It's all good though. We're not an evil crew.
I'm gonna roll this randomly. Well, not randomly. Well, it is randomly if I roll it. Duh, that was stupid.
It's funny though. Cynthia did more than
Well, Zion's not here,
weird.
so he doesn't even get one.
He gets his cut.
All right, what did I get?
2.
What are you rolling?
2. Oh, what do you know, Kai?
What were you rolling that for?
I was rolling to see who I was gonna go with first, and it went on Kai anyway.
Where are we at now? A few days past?
This is all downtime. There's no specific time period for
It
this.
could have happened whenever. Okay.
Kai, I'm sure at some point you go back to the erupting passion. I'm sure you
try to improve my relationships with
Yes, indeed. improve your relationships. Now, I'm sure. Well, I can see you
So
have to.
no,
I can
no,
see
you
you
should.
have to. One of the reasons you have to go back there is because I see you put ranks on the.
Yeah,
trying to get
courtesan.
the courtesan.
I'm gonna be laying with one of y'all niggas. Soon as
Gigolo.
y'all aren't gonna know it. I'm like, wow, this guy's exceptional.
Oh shit, Thug is loyal to his woman, son.
Yeah, okay.
Unless
Wait till your woman shows up, son.
oh, man, that's different. That's different.
Get freed up, son.
Get pregnant, son. Get impregnated, son.
He said, get pregnant.
You'll be my stepson, and you'll be the mother of my son. Yo, that's like freaking taboo shit, son.
Damn, that's some weird ass fucking.
It's a family taboo.
You say you're my
That's
stepson
sacrilege.
and the mother of my child.
You're the son or daughter, and the
Stepson, mother of my child. That's fucking disgusting.
Because when you have a kid, you permanently stay in that sex, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you go back to the
Abortion.
erupting. You go back to the erupting passion, and usually people come at night, but you've got there's some clients there during the day as well. Aisha, you as you enter in, you see her talking with a few of the employees, trying to get everything situated, and it looked like she was in the middle of talking to a designer, trying to get the curtains in certain of the rooms maintained better, or like possibly even change them around.
Mm-hmm.
And she sees you walk
I'm
in
as Riven, just let you know.
as Riven. She sees you walk. Wait, that's your persona for the.
Yo.
For the.
Oh yeah. For her, I changed it to. Oh, I just told her I'll be something else. I'll blend in. I forgot. I don't have anything with it.
Yeah, if they're not there, don't worry about it. I don't want you.
No, they're upstairs.
Don't worry about it.
So wait, what are you going? Who are you going as? As Rick was asking.
As
something.
anything actually.
Oh, as
There's no-
anything. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter with her.
So she.
I'll go as a. I'll go as a female. Tashalon.
Oh, so you don't want her to know it's you there.
No, I told her like when she said like, oh, what will you do then? Blah blah blah. Because I can't fuck with the laughing mask. I said, don't worry, I'll take care of it. Da, da, da. So I guess when she meets with me.
Oh, okay. She like what form? Okay, yeah, like I got what you said.
Yeah.
I thought you would pick.
Like,
so it doesn't. Okay. So
guess
do you
I-
give
yeah,
her like
no.
a sign to let her know that it's you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably have like a passphrase or code word or something like that.
All right.
Innuendo check, I guess.
So you walk in. You walk in, you're like, why? Hi. Is the rain gone yet? And she looks to you and she's like, ah. Nope,
No,
raining.
I give it the head nod.
Yeah, she nods back. She's like, nope, raining coin as usual, just as it should here at the erupting passion.
Mm.
Oh,
And he goes
to
he
spread
gets
the
very
love of our
flamboyant with-
goddess.
He gets very flamboyant where he's like, oh, Aisha, what a wonderful. How long has it been since I've seen you? Gives her 2 kisses on both cheeks.
Her sparkling hazel green eyes looks into yours, and she sends the employees off as she hooks her arm into yours and starts to walk up the carpeted stairway up to the 2nd floor.
Mm-hmm.
And the smell of exotic, soft-scented perfumes fill your nostrils as you're walking up, with her.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, these perfumes were specifically chosen to give a sense of virility. Virility.
He calls her big sister. But he's a female right now, so he calls her big sister.
Okay. And she goes, as you get into an area that's more private.
Mm-hmm.
She actually, in fact, she actually takes you to her office area.
Mm-hmm.
She closes the door. She walks up, in the front. You can see all sorts of, like mini statuettes of sometimes you see one statue of 2 lovers embracing each other. You see, it'll go from something as simple as that to something as erotic as the painting on her back wall of just. It looks like a mass of bodies just embroiled in passion, naked and embroiled in all sorts of passionate acts. But it was, you could tell the painting was done in such a way as to make the acts seem not so crude, just a group of people just enjoying life and enjoying the passion that life and art brings. And whatchamacallit. So yeah, she looks up at the painting as well, and she's like, I know, captivating, isn't it? The artist did such a magnificent job of capturing this. She looks to you, and she looks back at you, and she goes, now, on to other matters.
Why, yes, of course. What, I guess you called me here today, right?
She's like,
Like she got in
well,
touch
I
with
welcome you
somehow,
back.
or-
You've been gone for quite a while. I do remember you saying you had some business to attend to, and I take it that your business matters have been attended.
Yes, all is well. Things are being handled as usual. The laughing masks also are. They have no idea that of our arrangement. I came back as soon as I was finished attending with other matters. I'm not sure if she's aware. She should be aware that Riven was a part of the Wolves of Justice, right? So.
You mean the Crimson Seal?
AKA.
Yeah, she's aware.
I
Okay.
like Wolf of Justice better.
He's so tight.
Sorry.
He's just gonna go along with. He's gonna go with fucking Crimson Seal.
I'll be right back.
All
All right. And he's gonna be like, yes, I had some matters to deal with, as shady and even as connected as the Laughing Mask is in Cauldron. They're a very needy lot. But I couldn't wait to get back here because I'm sure rumors spread really quickly in a town like Cauldron. What news do you have for me?
She's like, before that,
Oh shit!
she holds out a wand. And she's like, this simple wand, elegantly made from the weirwood tree, such a rare tree. And this was crafted from it. And the magic that is imbued in this, she says the command word, Flightiness. Releases the magic, and you see the magic like swirl into her, and then like it forms like into her eyes, and like you see like these markings around her eyes, and then they fade and disappear. And then she looks over to you.
Sense motive.
Oh shit! sense motive. Take 10 or rolling?
Take 10, of course.
All right, take 10. He's like, take 10. You realize that she you have a hunch. You have a hunch. She's not doing anything dangerous, but it is curious, and it is putting you off a little bit because you know she's doing this. You know she's doing this to lead into something
Right.
something that may leave you somewhat vulnerable.
Okay.
And she looks
I'm
at
not
you.
level 9 yet, right? We're all level 7 still. Okay.
Yeah, 7 too. So she puts the wand away, and she's just like, but as she's putting it away, she's focused on you.
Oh, of course.
And then
Of course.
she smiles. And
Kai is smart enough to go. Oh, big sis. Are you still having doubts?
now listen.
I know you.
Listen here.
Oh.
I know what you're about to say. In a land such as Findle, where one of the biggest things we're concerned about are the Yuanti, who have the ability to shape change. That is, into snakes. Those Yuanti who have delved deeper into the mystical, arcane arts obviously could transform into other things if they so chose. But on average, this is to ensure me whether your ability to change your appearance was due to a magic enchantment of an item or some bauble that you have on you, or do you truly have a natural ability to do so? And indeed, now with these eyes granted to me by the divination power of the wand, a wand solely created that I have gotten my hands on to make sure whoever does have any business with me can be fully trusted. And what I see before me is someone who can naturally shapeshift. Not sure what, though. You could be Yuanti, or could be Doppelganger, or you could be an Arania, or a foul demon of the pits of the hells known as a Barghest, or even an incubus come to take me and ravage me here in my room for your pleasure. Which is which? Don't know. Should I gamble? Or should I ask you and trust that you'll tell me the truth?
Kai leans back. Kai leans back in his seat, and he folds his legs, crosses his legs, in the feminine way, and he goes, Aisha, so I can definitely tell you're no fool, and honestly, you're very wise to scrutinize your business partners.
Oh, hold on.
I must say that you are me.
No, go ahead.
I must say the answer is none of the above.
Alright. I had to fix my freaking screen for a second. Alright. None of the above, you say? Wow. Wow.
Sorry to disappoint you. If we could leave it at that.
Hold on.
Announce a mystery.
What is her own? Okay, so she she no, I had to check her.
Let's see what her says.
Let me see what.
So
No,
me, son.
I just wanted to see her skills. So she starts to hum. She's humming. You know, she's humming like a soft tune.
That's like the worst thing ever for a bard.
And you're waiting to like be enchanted. You're waiting for something to like. You're like, oh, what's she doing now? And but nothing happens. She's just humming, and she kind of flits around you.
At that point, while she's humming,
And then she's like,
he's looking at her like this, like,
okay.
like.
Oh, you say she's in.
Okay. Yeah, he's in.
Well, he's in female form, right? Okay, so she.
Kai, she is in a Talshalon, is in a female Talshalon, guys right now, and I guess she just has like fucking some garment on, you know, whatever, and he's looking at her like side-eyed, like while she's like humming and trying to see, you know, trying to feel him out, I guess, and he goes, not convinced.
She's like, no. In fact, quite contrary. You see, I have a good feeling about this. In fact, my feeling on this is this. The goddess has blessed me. Yes, she has blessed me for all my hard work. She has blessed me with not with any of the creatures I have mentioned, but one of beauty and grace and angelic. Yes. For you see, the angels too can change their shape. And it appears that I will believe that you are such a creature who has come in a guise that I have seen through, but a guise that I am pleased with, and in fact, might I presume, you can turn into other guises as well. Guises such as maybe an elf, maybe...
When she says elf, as he sits there, he transforms into an elf.
She's like, and any gender as well. Well then.
Turns into the opposite gender of, like, an orc, a half orc.
She's like, I see. Well, why don't we, I do believe we should...
even change into you. Change into, but like, he doesn't say you, I could also change into, then he changes into...
he does it?
You should.
To look like her?
Yeah.
She's like...
Yeah.
And all of the parts are there. And she rubs, she rubs on your breasts, which is hers. And she goes...
Yes. To perfection.
She goes, well, let's experiment, shall we? And she locks the door. I don't know. Does Kai partake in
Kai partakes.
shape-changing...
This isn't weird.
Shape-changing sexual activities. No, I know. Shoot. There's people all over Faerun who have erotic fantasies with shape changes, probably, but...
Yeah, pretty much. Kai grins when she locks the door, and he goes, "Oh, I hope you know what this means. I don't think you've ever..." No, he goes, "Oh, I see what's going on." And he stands up, and he goes, "Do you really know how it is to be with... Have you ever laid with the shape shifter before? Shape changer before, Aisha?"
Not one that I could trust.
Oh shit! Not one I could trust.
Pretty much. She wanted to, but she didn't really obviously trust any of them. The ones that she had bumped into.
He grins, and he like puts his finger like on her face, and he like lets it like caress her, like her chin and like her lips, and he boops her on the nose.
He said
he goes boop. I think today will be your lucky day, Aisha. Maybe I could change your mind about us shape changers.
Well, let's get a little atmosphere going, shall we? The light dims and you hear music come on, all magically animated. You know how they do it in the movies? But obviously this is all like magically animated. She's got like unseen servants in the room, opening the curtains. You see an invisible force just rip open, like move the sheets off the bed. You're like, oh shit. Man, she basically has her room. She had her room decked out with this shit. Made shit.
At that point, Aisha At that point, Kai motions over to her and like caresses her shoulder and like kisses her on her neck as his hand runs down her arm and delicately grabs her wrist and pulls her over to her bed.
K.O.
Lays her ass down. And then he goes over to her and he goes, name it and you can have it.
She's like, yes, I'm going to have fun tonight. Or we will have fun tonight. Well, let's see. I think that you can take 10 on diplomacy.
Intimate. No longer trustworthy. Intimate.
I was
marriage.
gonna say you can basically took. What's the freaking diplomacy check anyway?
You could take 10.
I was gonna say you could take 10. And
I could probably get a 25 taking 10. Because it's 13 now. I'll use the amulet to make it plus 2. It'll be 25. I mean 15, and then I can take 10.
What was her trust? What was her freaking?
It was trustworthy before.
Oh yeah, you fucking took 10 on that. She's confidant. She's your confidant.
Damn, son. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty sure at this point she's like a cohort without the XP and the gold fucking dock. That shit's got like that shit is free.
This is the cohort without the feet.
Yep.
It's like it's time to
Without
teach
the penalties. Without the penalties, son.
She starts teaching you the ways. Oh snap! Where is your?
Oh, that's where that skill point comes from. Yeah, I get it now.
Where are you? There it is. Aisha is now confidant. It's all on here. In case you ever wanted to look at, take a, like, it's definitely, especially for Kai, since he's like, he does this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You should put this in your D&D bookmark folder.
Oh, on that confidant.
Well, no, so you know, like, what the. So you know, yeah, it's your. Well, she's a contact, so you know exactly what you can do with your contacts.
Oh, okay.
Especially a contact at the level of confidant.
Put that shit bookmark real quick.
Shit, there's different types of What the fuck? Crime boss? Oh shit. I see crime boss on there. Petty criminal politician. Snitch. Wow.
Yeah, that's just got like. Tell me what's going on over there. Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Can we go somewhere private? You know, I don't want nobody.
Trust you with his life, son. Will attempt to help you even if it stretches his personal means or involves great personal risk. A confidant never turns against you unless he's shown absolute proof that you betrayed them, son. K.O. Niggas like, no! You lying! You fucking lying! Starts casting media on these niggas like... That's godlike, son. Trying to say Kai's evil. He's a shape-changing... No, he's a doppelganger. He's trying to trick you that you want to. This bitch fucking starts casting epic spells for me, son. Till the final fucking countdown. Yo, so basically now I gotta fucking talk to Jill Talia and get her up to confidant, son. That bitch does not trust me. She's like the only salty like contact I've ever had.
Let's see. Fuck, man, it's not even here.
I would love to do Daxam and Tamori, but you know, I guess that has to wait for another session.
Zion.
Oh.
Where do you go?
I go to the titty bar.
I take it since you've agreed with. Said, you go to the titty. You go to the erupting passion. Yo, you see. You see. Look at him grinning.
Let the partake with his two.
She's like, if you want to learn to be a courtesan, there. What does she know you as? She knows you as Riven.
She knows me as Riven.
Okay, she goes, well, Riven.
But now that she knows that I'm not driven. That could probably just another guys. We would
She
probably
goes, I
have
need
to
you
go
to
by another
practice
name.
as both forms here at the establishment, and here's your first client. He sees the Lorian walk in.
Wow.
Gary having Salami's babies too.
Dirty slut.
You. This guy's gonna be carrying the seeds of every like PC member here.
What's a unisex name?
Both sex. You could.
Yeah.
Kaya.
You're an asshole.
Not like that.
He said you're an asshole.
Unisex salon. That means that those girls are, besides doing girls' hair, they also do guys' hair also.
Right. I want to get a unisex name, like Skylar. No, not even like.
Skylar. That's a girl's name.
What am I thinking of then?
I mean, Skylar doesn't sound like a girl's name to me, but it is because of that freaking Breaking Bad show I saw. The girl name. That was her name.
There's someone with a unisex name like that. I forget what it's called. It's called like.
Walk.
It's a sky.
How about Cobra? How about Yuanti?
He said, how about you, Lanti?
Or Cobra? General Cobra.
Since you kept calling me an angel, my name is Angel. That's unisex.
Angel.
He said, there you go. My name's Angel.
Lena. Not Angel.
Of course, you said Angel and Tashalon. No, I'm sorry.
It could be
Angel
Okay,
and
so the
Tashalon
name
is
is
Balamja. Nah, I don't know. Nah, you said Angel. Angel's good.
Caden. No, fuck that. There was someone's name. Fucking heard it before, and I was like, yo, that's like the best fucking unisex name ever. Like, if I've ever had a kid, I'd probably name him that. Like, girl or boy, I don't give a fuck getting the name. Forgot what it was called, though. Caden. No, fuck that. There was someone's name. Hadley? Hayden? Harley? My name is Harley, so no, kidding. Stop.
Ashley is a unisex name.
Harley.
There was a video game where the guy's name was Ashley. Vagrant.
Yeah, I've seen that before too.
Vagrant Story. I was like, what? Isn't that a girl's name? I guess it's unisex. That guy's name was Ashley.
Yep. Mallory. Morgan.
Mallory?
No, I'm just saying shit out loud.
Keep it as Angel, man.
I don't want to be too fucking unique. It's just this one bitch that's gonna be naming me. Oh, how about Quinn?
Oh, Quinn. There you go. This guy. Name them after the
Quintus.
Name them after the I was gonna say name them after the iconic fucking investigator.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Quintus. Then it's like this. That's how you spell it.
So Lorian, during your downtime, well, obviously you had to go back to the tower known as the ray of the tower of the dawning ray.
Quintus.
To inform them that you will no longer be staying with them, but you will. And you see the sad look upon the face of Kimwe Jahavish. And Kimwe, it's like, oh, you will be departing us. It is understandable. I thank you for your services. I just hope my head is not next. I fear so much for the safety of my life. There's a curse here. As my last three superiors had, as you already know, all mysteriously passed away. Will you still be around in the cauldron?
I believe so.
Good.
I mean, this is more like a second home to me now.
Yes. Yes, you were right. You are welcome here anytime, Zalarian.
Thank
I'll see to it that you have a very satisfying warm meal in the evening. That last night you spend there before you plan to head back to the sanctuary to meet up with Claudius. You get haunted by these dreams that night. You're in these dreams, but you seem to be watching events, and no matter how many times you want to get involved, you can't. And you see what looks to be a cleric of Lathander praying. And then it turns around. You see a woman dressed in the embroidery of and the vestments of a cleric of Lathander, with very, very light pink eyeshadow and rosy lips. She looks over and she looks like she's looking at you. She looks horrified, and then she gets up as if to defend herself. And then it blacks out, and then you see a man this time, a young man, looking confident, bright as if he was the sun itself. And he's walking, looks like he's like walking down a street, and shadows jump across on top of him. He tries to fight them back, and then again, the scene blacks out. And you start to hear screams and cries, and eventually you wake up.
Want to get food? Oops, sorry.
You wake up and notice your body was sweating profusely, shaking a bit. It's still the middle of the night. Everything in the towers seems quiet.
Where's the blade?
You look over and you see Deadpool. He's like, "What's wrong? Look like you've seen a ghost."
Having these weird visions. They almost seem real. This is part of being the Black Blade. Having this bound power.
What kind of visions? What have you been seeing?
People. A woman. Seemed like she was scared. And a boy being attacked by shadows. Couldn't really make out a lot, but
Who were they? Did they have something in common?
I'm not sure. I think maybe one was my mother, but I couldn't really make it out. Maybe the boy was me.
No, I described them.
Well,
They were both
other
clerics of
Lathander?
Lathander,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so okay. They were,
You know, the other one wasn't a boy. He was young. He was like 19. So he was like 19, 20, but he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't a kid. He's like clerics. Didn't the head priest say there was some deaths here from from his superiors? Maybe it's them. Maybe you're getting. Maybe something from beyond is trying to tell you something. I'd ask Kimbray about it.
Usually you're a little bit more outspoken in this, but you seem pretty serious about this matter, Deadpool. But I'll take your advice.
It's because it's the middle of the night. I enjoy the silence, and you messed it up. I just want you to shut the hell up.
For once, I'm ignoring you. Maybe I should continue a little bit longer. So I did some studying about you in particular.
Me. What about me?
Well, it says that these blades that possess the wielder are supposed to have a purpose. So since we are here now, without distractions, without any outside interference,
My purpose. Ah, you now ask about that. Indeed, I have kept it from you. I wanted it to be a surprise. Do you want it to be a surprise?
I don't like surprises.
Oh, I really want to make this a surprise. I'll give you a hint. You ever run into a certain type of fiend? That'll really get me going. And you already know it's not a daemon. And it wasn't a devil.
So it's a certain demon. So is this supposed to unlock some kind of power? Or is it some kind of like obsession?
It's obsession. And yes, demons. I will let you know this. Nothing short of the extinction of a demon.
Everyone Notch planes
No, it's plain. For what?
to help me with like the demons he's talking about. Am I familiar?
He's just saying demons and demons in particular. Anything native to the abyss.
What if it's all a devil? They wouldn't care.
Nah, he didn't really care. I mean, your characters fought a lemur devil. He didn't seem that, I mean, he was happy to, like, slice into it, but he wasn't, like, passionate about it. He wasn't obsessed. And you guys fought a Yugoloth, so that didn't set him off. He's like, pray you don't do anything important if a demon's around. So I will fight with every ounce of my being to make sure that it's slain. And that you will be the one to take care of it.
Well, I don't plan on working with demons anytime in the future. I'm pretty sure we'll comment on what that happened. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna get your wish at some point if it happens, or if I ever happen to run into a demon of some sort. But what else? What else? Tell me more about yourself, Deadpool. Since you've been adventuring for this long.
I can't say much either, other than it's all hazy. But the stronger you become, the stronger your magic. It binds to me. It binds to me, and it awakens. It awakens parts of my being. I believe in due time, you may come to the secret of the existence of the blade-bound Magi.
I have a lot of knowledge to gain still. I'm still young, and there's much room to learn. And one of my focuses is to unlock your true potential. He lays back down, his one hand over his head. He tries to fall back to sleep, trying to not think of like the dreams he's having.
Over time, you go back to sleep. You're no longer by the dream visions. You awaken the next day. Get your things. You prepare your magic. Do your morning exercise routines. Grab your belongings and start to. On your way out, Kimwe is there to see you as you depart. He's like, thank you again, Zalarian. I pray that you had a good rest.
Somewhat, but I have a question. It's been troubling since I've come back that I've been having some kind of visions or dreams about a female cleric and a young man. You said? You said a young man?
Oh my. Visions, you say, of what? Those were the former superiors, the supervisors here at the tower before they were killed.
But I'm guessing I'm seeing their time of death in my dreams as it's happening, but it's not completely happening.
In your dreams, I say, there is one who can help. There's a dream interpreter here in the city, down by the lakeside. You find him, speak with him. Maybe he can help you. He will find meaning in your visions.
usually does that. He bids him farewell. He walks out.
He tells you his name. It's like, they call him the Eye of Guth. He's a worshipper of the god Savras, the god of divination. Since he sees visions, he's able to interpret dreams and foretell portents. Seek the Eye of Guth.
So I'll stick and nod my head at him. I'm gonna do that. But on my way there, I start to that message I got before I left about Claudius's was it his friend?
Whose friend?
Remember?
Oh, Elfinat. Yeah.
Yeah. Before I do that, if I'm still in town, if it's on the way, I'll do that instead.
Yeah. Well, I'll get to that. I'll get to that when you get to the sanctuary. When you get back to when you get to Claudius. You did receive because the thing with Elfinat happened before all this. I was supposed to do that before even you guys went to the coup. Before you guys went to the Kuatoa Temple. I was supposed to handle that. But all right. So you go about town. You start asking around. Sure enough, people start to lead you in a direction. You come to find out. Some people either weren't satisfied, or some people weren't even bothered to be given an interpretation of some sort by this man. But others trust in what he says. And you go down by the lakeside, and of course, the closer down to as you can see on the map, the closer down towards the lake in the center, the areas you see more and more poverty. You see more and more people that are living barely within their means, if at all. And of course, it's the areas of the city where you'll have to, stay on guard. You might get pickpocketed, might get mugged, might have to deal with some con artists. So people start pointing. So you realize this guy is, living in this sort of area. People point to a small rickety shed by the lake, off the coast of the lakeside, and they start, a couple of kids point over. Oh, he's in there. You nod, you go over, and you see a small fire. You see a pan. You see some fish being cooked. The smell of the fish. It smells fresh and tasty. It gets your taste buds watering, and it reminds you of you're pretty hungry. You're gonna need something to eat after this. And what you see is squatting down in rags, a Chultan man who appears to be in his possibly in his 60s, maybe 70s. Real, short hair, all it's white with age. He's got piercings in his nose, ashy skin. He looks up. He doesn't even look up. He's just making the fish, and he starts to speak in Chultan.
Oh yeah, no trouble.
The Zolarian realizes he's in a land, but does not understand neither of the two main languages that is spoken in this land. You've been getting by with speaking in common, but that's only taking you so far.
You said he started speaking.
Yeah, he's speaking in Chultan.
So when I wait for an opportunity to kind of butt in, and I go, excuse me, but I'm sorry, I don't understand you. I do not speak that in that tongue.
He looks up to you. He chuckles, and he speaks in common. Ha, my friend. You need to learn the languages of the people you concern yourself with.
Indeed. I need to get into some more book studies about your culture and the language you speak of. It would help me get around easier around the city. I admit it's been quite tough getting around without speaking your language, but I've managed to get by so far. Some of my companions do speak Cholton, and I've relied on them a little bit when I'm around them to translate sometimes when people can't, read out the common language.
You are he of the Black Blade.
The title is so broken, son. The Black Blade.
That is good. It is good that you are not he of the other Black Blade. I see him in my dream one time, but it was not you. No. It was a man. A man's not seemingly wholly human, at least not in his heart. A man that they call Black Sin 7.
That ain't got a number, son. This thing is an android, son.
He said he's an android.
Black Sin 7.
He said, do not know much else, but he is a scary, scary, wicked man. With a black blade, different from yours, but of the same origin. Excuse me if my common is a bit rusty. I know why you have come. You have dreams to interpret. Tell me, as best you can. In common, your dream.
Well, it's kind of hazy, and I can't make out much. But there's a part that I see a woman praying. It seems she turns to me in fear and disappears.
Starts eating the fish.
And then a boy, young, maybe middle, maybe a teenager, gets consumed by darkness, but he manages to fight it off, and it consumes him. And then I wake up. Now, first, I didn't know what these dreams were. Maybe I thought it was the blade. I'm still unfamiliar with its powers, and I'm still learning much about it. But the bond that we share, he told me that it wasn't his magic. It was another source or another entity.
There are great spirits everywhere. It seems spirits of the dead. They speak to you. They speak to you in a place that they were connected to. They were connected to the dawn, the light of this Latanda. He takes what he ate of the fish, and there's, see the bones of the fish. He starts breaking off pieces off the fish, breaking off the bones off the spines. Then he rolls them together, and he leans over into like a his satchel, small bag. Takes out some what looks to be like the bones of some sort of poultry, maybe chicken. He throws it on the floor. Takes some of the grease from the fish. shuffling some sand out. At least it looks like sand. But as he throws it, it's like prismatic in color. Kind of reminds you when Claudius did color spray, except it's sand instead of a clash of colors. And then he watches as the sand blows, and he looks in the distance, and he shakes his head. He's staring at something in the distance in the city.
Roll initiative.
No. He said, "Want me to roll initiative?" All of a sudden, the old man transforms.
Nah, nigga, I was thinking I think it's something like people
Larry has spellcraft.
people want dead.
Oh snap!
So Larry
Nah,
has
it's kind of
spellcraft.
outside because he's got like it's kind of like a makeshift tent. Really, it's not really like a.
Don't trust nobody, son.
What about
Especially when
spellcraft,
you solo. Don't trust nobody, not even the wind.
That's
Not
right, it's
even the
magic.
air you
Nigga.
breathe.
I forget about that. I'm over here.
Magic.
I'm into like the roleplay right now, so I'm not really focused on it.
Knowledge, religion.
10. I don't think I have religion.
I have religion. You notice there's nothing arcane about what he did. It was definitely a religious aspect.
Okay.
You look in the distance where he's looking at, and you notice that he's staring at this towering structure. A structure that seems to be the most impressive looking structure here in Cauldron. And you've seen it, you've walked by it, you know about it. It's let's see the go to my handouts. I have it here.
Cardinals lost tonight, by the way. They're out of the playoffs.
Cardinals lost.
Yep.
Everybody's gonna start crying tomorrow. I swear to God, I'm gonna hear it. Cauldron. Did I even write that place down?
Damn, son.
It is known as the Cathedral of Souls Passing. The towering structure is one of the most impressive and beautiful in Cauldron and is currently run by the worshippers of Jurgle. You would remember it being told that it was a former church of Merkel, the former god of the dead. And it has always been quite powerful church in Cauldron, but not as well liked as, say, the churches of Helm and Tempest, since the clerics of this church tend to be best and offish, curt, and even creepy. It also housed a section within dedicated to those in the ranks of Jurgle's service. The clerics were responsible for dealing with the unclaimed dead of Cauldron and maintained vast catacombs for anyone who's rich enough to afford the burial, but doesn't have a personal crypt. Most of the dead in Cauldron are usually cremated. But ever since the time of troubles, the clerics of Merkel began to quickly change their structure, and they began serving Cyric, because he became the new god of the dead. This time period brought about a nerve-wracking instability in Cauldron for some time, for the god Cyric was also the god of murder, strife, and tyranny.
Mm-hmm. We know this story.
The new clerics of Cyric took years to establish themselves, before even beginning to set plans into motion to cause intrigue and strife in this town.
Mm-hmm.
It's because they had a lot of infighting going on. At that point, Harva Kalemvor
Mm-hmm.
became the new deity recently.
Just a certain young man became the first war priest of Columbia, a.k.a. a Xander Soulgate. Well, that's for another campaign, but go ahead.
The Cyricists were driven out.
That's funny that he's going through this right now. I remember talking about this before.
The Cyricists were driven out, with the servants of Jurgle now taking over the site, and they have maintained order and structure ever since. However, so far no Kalemvorite has stepped forward to claim dominance of this temple, and it is said that the Jurgle worshippers intend to keep it that way, as they seem to enjoy their new and much higher station in the city than they had before.
Niggas would have sent Xander there.
Sander's still a youngling, man. Probably
Yeah,
like
he's still
9 years
training
old.
right now in the ways of the War Priest.
Yeah,
The
he's probably 9
cathedral,
years old.
the cathedral is run by a cleric of Jurgle by the name of Embril Alustini. Although she rarely sees visitors and leaves the day-to-day operations to another cleric named Ike Iverson. The cathedral is also staffed.
Alan Iverson, what?
Man, this guy's far
Sorry.
away. The cathedral is
Yeah,
also
don't
staffed by a
shit.
cleric named
You-
Calmus Vel, along with about 10 other lower-ranking clerics, followed by, over a dozen acolytes in training. Because Lorian doesn't know much about the deity Jurgle, but he knows about a little of the history, just a little bit of the history of that cathedral. Someone like Valenum or Kai would know much more. But clearly, just like everywhere here in Cauldron seems to have, that place seems to have foreboding secrets as well. And as the Eye of Guth shakes his head and he goes, Joanta's boy may lie there, but I have a feeling that this may be too soon to confront such dark secrets that may be hidden. Do not rush. Be patient. I know you struggle with that.
I was just gonna say that. Zalarian just about to continue.
You are a young man indeed. A young man full of vigor and life. Too full of life to settle down for any long period of time. Go forth. I have given you my service. What I ask in return is for you to catch me more fish.
He looks at him and goes, "How about that? I give you some gold to get some fish."
Oh no! You see, you are going to catch me more fish. With your bare hands, probably. Because I foresee someone you look up to making you do so. Ah, Ahamir. Hello. You're like,
Their bodies.
here, pat your back.
That's
Ah!
over there, shakes.
Fascinating, you son. Low ass perception.
He's like, Zalarian. I was just out here walking around, taking fresh air, about to go, just kind of hungry.
Master, what are you still here in
Saw
Cauldron?
some lake, saw the lake, and then I see you.
What are you still doing here in Cauldron?
Ah, what am I still doing here? Well, first of all, you're gonna tell me what it was that you've been doing. You've been gone for a few days. I hear Zalarian, the Black Blade, had left on some venture with the heroes of Cauldron once again. Tell me everything.
So as I start to walk outside,
We are outside.
well, though we're like inside this guy's
Like I said, it's like a tent.
tent.
Like
Okay,
a small,
so
like,
as I-
it's open in the
I'm gonna
space.
picture it as like a hut almost.
Kind of.
little shade.
It's like held up by like some sticks and there's like drapes. It's like a mix
Okay,
of leather.
I got
and
it.
It's like a little tent.
All right, so as I walk out, I'm taking off my boots, putting down the blade, like as I'm like getting ready to jump in the water and catch this guy fish, and like talking to him while he's watching me catch fish.
It's like one of those hobo shacks in
No, I know,
in
I know.
Arkham City
I know,
in Batman.
I know.
It's
I
like
got
one
it.
of those places.
So as I'm walking out, like pulling my boots off, one by one, like hopping, trying to pull off a boot, and I'm getting ready to jump in the water, like something rolling up my sleeves. If I have sleeves on, you know what I'm saying, like rolling up my
He's like,
pants.
whoa, what's this? I was gonna put you on swimming lessons, but if you wanted to start early,
I was like, he chuckles. He goes, well, this man gave me some great, some useful information. He asked me to catch him some fish, something he used to have me do.
yes,
So I should
and
get-
you're going to continue. You're going to continue doing it for a while because, like I've told you before, you must train not just your mind but your body. And it's about time you did take some more swimming lessons, unless you've been taking them already. I know, I saw you put ranks in swim. So it's like, well, I was going to tell you, it's time for me to train you more.
training. Do you believe I'm ready?
Well, first, tell me your adventures in detail.
So he goes over it over time.
And there are times where he's just, the entire time he's keeping a straight face. And he's like, indeed. And he grabs you by the head. He's like, "You fool!" Ah! He starts going off on all the mistakes you've made that that he believes you made. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Why? Why must you use all of the power so early? Why? That black dragon. You're strong enough to take it down, but no. You didn't. And your friends, even them themselves, they're also to blame in certain instances. But and he starts rambling. He's like, yeah, you do need more training. You are strong, Zalarian, but you are indeed zealous, so zealous when you focus in combat, you forget the basics. Never pull out all your cards so quickly. Always conserve. You never know.
Sounds like Valeno.
You never know when something even bigger and more dangerous is around the corner.
Well, definitely being in the Underdark for the past 2 days was definitely a learning curve. It was very challenging indeed for me and for the group that I'm a part of. It really bent us, it bent us over pretty much, like over our limits. So I think we all took a little bit of experience out of that. And the Underdark is, I don't know if you've ever traveled there, Master, but it is no fun. It is no vacation down there. It is very dark and eerie. And then at any point, you're thinking about something popping out of the darkness and pulling you in. Either a spider or drow elves or anything that's down there. But I think, we only hit the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't even on the way.
Yeah, things will get even more dangerous. This is why your training begins now. Unless you have something prior to be. Unless you have something. Unless you have a current business you need to attend to. Well, besides catching this man some fish. So yes, we do some swimming today, and you get him his fish. Then I will see you again. When next will you be available? Tomorrow. We see. All right.
I do have somewhere to go. I have someone to meet.
Where at?
I know the did I know a location
Who?
for Claudius's guy?
Oh yeah, you know how to get to Sanctuary.
Okay, yeah. So, no. He's there at Sanctuary with Claudius.
No. This is here in Cauldron. Claudius is back at the Sanctuary.
No, I'm not talking about Claudius. The message I got before I left. You told me to remind you. I think it was like Claudius is like.
Oh, his friend. Oh, Elfina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's at the Sanctuary too. Yeah.
Okay, so I have something to take care of at the Sanctuary. You're more than welcome to join me.
It's like, oh, the Sanctuary. Yeah, the night. We had fun there. Yeah, I will stop over there. Stay over there. We'll train around the woods around there as well. That'll work.
He's like, today?
Sooner the better.
And he has like that. He has like that. You know how like on the animes, like his head gets blue. Like like why don't I invite him?
Say we will increase your magic. We will increase your strength, and we will increase your skill. We'll test all of that.
Isn't this the dude that one shot one of the umber holes?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, so you can talk about that shit too.
So he makes you you swim and you start catching some of the fish for the old man. But then Ahimir makes you swim a couple of laps around the entire lake, and he's like jogging across around on the shore, like making sure you don't drown. Like, come on, you can do it. And you got all these people watching, like, and you hear one of them go, "You're gonna get eaten by the monster in the lake." You hear some kids go, "You're gonna get eaten." There's been Zion's been knowing this for a long time. There's been stories about this great monster that lives in the lake. One man says he's seen it, and he's actually got a wound from it. And he always shows people his wound. It's got, It looks like a
I hate that dude.
looks like something
Already.
got stabbed.
You want to end up like me? He shows like a patch that shows you like his missing eye.
Shows a wound. He's like, this is where it bit me,
You know?
and I have the tooth to prove it.
That's like the dude from Family Guy. That other fucking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
right. Peg leg, the guy. Yeah, the sticker.
Yeah, the limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one guy in Cauldron that says he's seen the monster, got bit by it, and actually says he has the tooth. So if anybody felt like challenging him on that.
What would it be a check for that?
What did he fought?
Archaeologist check?
He didn't fight it. He was attacked by the monster in the lake that everyone keeps talking about.
Oh, the Loch Ness. The
He
Loch Ness.
said Loch Ness.
Yeah, what would a check?
Nah, I forgot they call it. I think they just call it a lake monster.
Yeah, what would the check be for the
Oh, to identify the tooth?
yeah.
Yo, that's probably
Nature
that
check.
underwater ultimate
Be a
weapon,
nature
son.
check.
Remember? They go underwater to fight ultimate weapons.
Oh yeah, for real.
I'm a weapon.
Ever a weapon, yeah. We'll get freaking water breathing, go down there and fight. 30 minutes to finish the fight. Constitution check. They gotta make a constitution roll for drown.
As you and Ahimir start to make your way, rent some horses. Oh, he pays to rent some horses. You guys
We
start.
have horses.
Oh yeah, you have horses. You got your own
Remember
horses.
those fast horses that?
Oh, yeah, it stayed alive. It stayed alive this time.
Yeah. All
All right, so you got your horse. He rents himself his own horse, and you guys start to make your way towards the
Because you
sanctuary.
time it? What?
Yeah,
Is it
on
like
your
because
way.
you time it?
On your way to the sanctuary, he's like, Zalarim, I need to train you for more than just the fact that you need it. He's like, I don't believe this was coincidence. Fate must have driven us back together again. I've told you I was here searching for someone calling himself the Black Blade. And I thought it was him. But it turned out to be you, which was a good thing. But at the same time, that means he's still at large.
Who is he? The old man in the tent said something about a man that with a black blade that had a dark heart.
His name was
Yeah, but evil twin, son.
His name was Heltum. He was a former apprentice of mine.
Some Dark Jedi shit, son.
I taught him well long before you.
Does this master guy has a black blade also?
Nah, he fights with elements.
Oh,
It's different.
No, he's a regular, not a regular magus. He's a magus, but he's got the arch
different path.
he's got the archetype elemental knight.
Got it. A different magus.
It's a different type of magus.
The element tonight's pretty godly too.
I'm sure it is. Magus
Um,
could be a good class.
He continues. He goes, Heltum. All I can say is he got mixed up with the wrong people. Corrupted. I had high hopes for him. Last I heard, he came here to the south, and just like you, a black blade had mysteriously appeared to him.
So wait, he's here in Cauldron, you saying?
He's here in the south. He's here in Thindle, possibly.
Then he knows I'm here.
I don't know if he knows about you, unless he's heard of the Black Blade.
Have you been? How long?
Then
have you
again-
been, how long have you been in the city for, Master?
I haven't been here long, just a couple of 10 days.
10 days. It's probably long enough to hear the roars from the people in the city, from what we've done so far. We are well known, and I'm pretty sure if he's with the right amount of people, or the right people with connections, he's probably heard a great deal about us already.
If he believes you to be a magus, he may come to challenge you.
They call me the Black Blade.
And
out
they
in the
call-
open. It is no
yeah.
secret.
I know, and they call him the Black Sin 7. Black
Yes,
Sin,
seven.
Black Sin, and 7. They
Lucky
say
seven?
no, nothing to do with Lucky 7. They say they call him Black Sin 7 because he can defeat any foe in under 7 strikes.
shit.
That's
Did he fall in 6 seconds?
under 7 strikes.
Uh,
You're dead under 7 strikes, no matter who you are.
That means you will
That
never
doesn't
survive. You will never. That means you will never be alive to get to for him to even make an 8th attack against you.
Simple. Kill him on the 3 attacks then.
He's like, kill him on the 3. They kill him on the what? Oh.
Larry has done that shit a lot of times, son. Kill people under 3 strikes, son.
Well, that's what they're saying. Like, that's what they mean by this. This guy can kill you in 1 strike. He can kill you maybe in 2. But he will never. He never goes above 7. People have never seen him make more than 7 attacks before his enemy was down. I know this guy Rick is like, what the fuck?
I like his name though, son. Black Sin. I'm just gonna call that nigga Black Sin. Son.
Black Sin.
God, it has like a freaking sensei type.
Call that nigga Black Sin.
Then
That's it.
He's
You
like,
know,
Black Sin.
you didn't call him Black
What?
Sin.
That's it? Yeah, it's because you're never gonna defeat me in under 7 strikes, motherfucker. You will never live that name.
Some call me Black Sin. Others call me Black Sin 7. Yeah, I like that better. You can call that nigga like show Black Sin.
Kai. Well, not Kai. Claudius. Actually, I can't even. Yeah, Claudius.
Mm-hmm.
You return back to the sanctuary. Your workers are happy. Your assistant manager is particularly happy.
Right.
Business is going pretty good. People are starting to. Customers are starting to come back in despite the tragedy that occurred there. I mean, they do need a resting stop before they make another day's journey up towards Cauldron.
But the new management, mighty powerful wizard, will protect your asses. Sleep well.
Alphanat, while he's in the area, has been staying there, in fact, providing you with his business.
Who's Alphanut again?
Alphanat's your fellow Cabal colleague.
Oh, him, yeah. He's Claudia's best friend. Well, not best friend, but like you said, Cabal buddy. From the past. He's always welcome there.
So he's like, Claudius, welcome. It's good to see you again, my friend.
Likewise.
Take it that your venture was very hard on you.
Very draining. I'm so exhausted and tired. But it was worth it.
Indeed, you look like you're ready to hit the books again, aren't you?
Soon. I got other works that needs tending. And then he goes like, if you excuse me for a bit. He goes towards his assistant manager. He's like, how's everything here? How's everything?
Yeah, you see a middle-aged Chultan man, and he's like, You know, he's stocky. He's got a thick beard. And, he's bald. And he looks at you with these wide eyes like, Claudius. Welcome back. Everything's been going well. We almost had a shortage of wine, but we pulled through.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna rest for an hour or two, but I'll return. I need to freshen up. Take a little nap. I had such a harsh. Been many days, very exhausted from all weary moments. He cracks his bones, and then he starts hobbling. Takes off his cloak. He's like, if anything, please just let me know. And he goes and tells his friend, the Cabal man. I'm like, if you excuse me, I'll be back in an hour or two.
He nods.
And he does that. Claudius goes to freshen up, take off his adventuring gear. He's put something on after he bathes, something more loose, something more fitting, something more homely, like someone that works in a tavern type shit. That sort of stuff. And then he goes to his office, looks at his ledger, his book, make sure everything is in order. Nobody trying to squeeze him and shit.
For real. Nobody's trying to skim a few gold coins on the side. Few some silver pieces.
Yeah. A few copper pieces here.
Add up to
like
what the fuck?
Yeah, after he's done with that, then he'll go back and mingle with everyone. Work.
As you're about to leave, you see.
His friend. Has he been staying there? Like he been.
Well, I was gonna say, as you're about, he's been staying there. Pain.
No
Yeah. But as you're leaving your room, you see Elphanat like coming up to your door, and he's like, "Oh, Claudius."
Come in.
And may we speak
Is everything okay, Elphanat?
May we speak in private?
He's saying wants to speak in private.
Yeah.
Please do come in and close the door behind you.
All right. He does that.
Claudius goes, sits behind his desk, and he nods to him, motions to him, sit in one of the chairs as well.
He turns to you. He sits in the chair. He looks at you and he's like, "Claudius, how do I put this? You need to go back home."
What do you mean, home?
I mean, you should go back to the Cabal.
Oh, I thought you meant back to my previous establishment at the end in Limbro. That is my other home, besides this place here.
Why though? Our kind never took a liking of me. But now they will. They see. Look at the potential that you have released. Look at the power that you have. And what I'm worried about, though, is your stake in all of this here in Cauldron. You're getting too deep into things. I'm worried. Here you are, running an inn. Meanwhile, you've made enough enemies out there that could come right here and take it all away from you.
You haven't heard of who I just recently hired, have you? As my head of security. The Black Blade himself. I think I'll sleep well during the night.
And you guys share the enemies. On top of possibly enemies Alarian might even have from his past. Listen.
I knew what I was getting myself involved.
The Cabal had sent me here for a reason. It's to gather some information on the place and to learn about it. And I'm telling you, big things are going to happen. And it's not going to be... It could be disastrous.
Well,
and
if the Cabal is willing to lay a hand and help me rescue my wife, then I'll consider it.
The Cabal doesn't deal in such...
If they're not going to aid me, then they should mind their business and not interfere with my own.
Damn, son, mind your fucking business, nigga.
Well, he tells you... Well, you know how the Cabal works. They're not gonna get involved with anything personal.
If you're not useful to them, they discard you. But as soon as you're useful, they want to grasp their hands up. I see how it is.
Well, that's how our race is. There's very few of us. We have to stay tight.
I have no regrets. I have no ill feelings towards our Cabal. I really don't. I do not hate them. I don't dislike them. But I don't know. It's been many decades. I moved on. And I accepted it.
Did you get any leads?
I don't consider. Well,
How close exactly are you to finding your wife again?
Let's just say I found her. I just have to figure out a way to rescue.
You found her.
She's alive.
You know that much for
That is
sure.
all I need to know.
You're sure about that?
I'm sure. I've seen her. She has visited me here. She works for dangerous people. She fears for her life on my own.
Well, you've clearly made up your mind, and you've clearly, this time, got the power to back it up as well.
I am not as powerful as you, my friend. Don't flatter me. But thank you for the kind jest.
You'll catch up in no time. You will make the entire Cabal jealous. The speed and mastery of the arcane that you seem to have. It's unprecedented.
I have a question. Do I have to worry about the Cabal interfering with me?
No, of
Should
course.
I be worried?
Of course not. The Cabal would not get involved in such deep matters as the politics that are happening here.
As I said,
It does look like the Grinch.
my only stake here is to rescue my woman. And now, without a second thought, sell off my assets here and leave this corrupted Cauldron place. It's why I bought this establishment, far away enough from Cauldron. I cannot tolerate the stench of that city. So much corruption. It's not like back home in Nimble. Everything is so simple. I really do miss Nimble. But my love to my wife
Oh,
is
trust
strong
me.
than my own personal faith.
Nimbrel seems that way on the outside. But trust me. Even Nimbrel has its secrets.
Of course.
Well then, alright. Leave you be to your duties. Just wanted to show my, let you know, and show my concern. There are ways that I can help at some time in the future that won't compromise my position here. I will do my best to make sure I offer it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It would be selfish of me to ask you to get involved more. I will not ask for that of you. I believe that I have really met allies and friends that I could almost consider family. I know if I were to come to them to aid me, they would not hesitate to help me rescue this woman. I'm not, or the Cabal, who are really biologically my blood. Yet those that are not of my blood will not hesitate to aid me. Quite a conundrum we have here.
It's a conundrum. Shit.
Homage.
Yeah, for real. And with that, you go to attend to all your downtime activities.
Mhm.
Be back to Kai.
You notice Claudius is becoming more assertive now instead of that
Yeah,
coward
for
he used to?
real.
Yeah, son, it's supposed to have. His conviction, even though he's blindsided though. Oh, now this guy's like out of character. I'm thinking, wow, this guy been seeing a doppelganger all this time. And not his wife. But then again, Claudius doesn't have the wisdom, son. He remember what's the first rule? You believe what you want to.
Yeah,
believe
pretty
what you
much.
see.
You believe what you
This
want.
guy's failing wizard first rule, so he's not following wizard's first rule. And he's a wizard. That's what's fucked up.
Kai. During one of the some of these events that I'm saying doesn't necessarily happen in one day. This is throughout
Right. It could be
downtime.
like a week later,
Yeah,
or in between.
I'd say about for this one. I'd say about a 10 day later. You know, your activities. At times brings you to various parts of the city, especially those in the lower class sections.
I almost see this like flashbacks.
You notice You notice one time something strange by the lakeside as you're walking in that region. You notice somebody swimming, swimming around, and you see somebody jogging along in parallel to the swimmer. You get a closer look, and you see that it's Zalarian.
Isn't that the lake where the freaking Loch Ness monster?
Yeah, that's why everybody's been.
I know about this, right?
That's why everybody's been. That's why people have been making fun of Zalarian, and now people have been and Kai, you see nearby people making bets about whether people are making bets. You can hear, since you understand Cholton, you see people making bets about how many laps Solarian could do, and
I want to see Solarian fight.
and then
Monkey style.
and then people have to make a bet on what lap the monster will attack him, and whoever wins that bet will get triple the money. So far, the monsters, this lake monster everyone keeps talking about, has never attacked Solarian. But you
Can
see,
I start taking bets also?
if you want to. But what guys is your guy in?
Right now he's in Broderick.
Broderick. Okay.
I don't want to y'all lose.
You Ahimir had slowed down and he had yelled. You hear him had yelled out something to Zalarian and Kandafin. And then you see him turn around. And he's walking. He looks around and he spots you. And he's like, "Oh, Broderick." He walks over to you.
I like that persona.
And he's like,
What do you say?
He calls to you, and then he walks over to you. It's like, "Well met."
Well met, friend.
As you can see, trying to toughen this guy up.
Solarians are very tough. I guess you jest.
He's tough and he's extremely intelligent. The boy lacks patience and willpower, commitment. But that's okay. I remember you saying you weren't from these parts. You were far to the east.
Aye, the Great Rift, the Hammer and Anvil.
I take it you don't know too much about the Cholton people here. I don't know a lot either, but I usually make it. I usually do my best to make sure I learn about the people in the land.
What I hear, there's a disparity among the races here. The Tashalans and the Choltons.
Yes.
There seems to be an age-old racial divide between the two.
That as well as an economic divide and all other sorts of divisions. The only common enemy they have are the Yuanti.
The Snake Men, the Yuanti. Yes, I have heard of them.
Yes, I do hope they're not.
Have you ever come? I don't think. Would Kayab came across one of them from if he's saying he's from where he says he is?
Oh no!
From the east
No.
in the Great River. Okay, yeah. So he was like, these Snake Men. Have you come across any one of these foul creatures? They say that they can turn into anyone, a man even.
There's all sorts of stories around them. But the core of it is, they're insidious. They hate us. They wish to subjugate us. And they'll do anything they can to take those means. Enough about these snake men. Zalarian. You guys are all a pretty tight-knit group. After all the stuff you guys been through. Learning and talking to the people here in Cholton, there's a story. A story by the Choltons here. Told from the teachings of their god, Upteo.
Upteo. Isn't that the same guy from Tongue Eater?
No.
No. Who the fuck is Upteo again? The fuck? I heard the name. KO.
He's like, I know the name Upteo, but Upteo I know not all. No, he's like, Upteo.
Upteo, my potato.
Alright, I believe somebody did roll a knowledge religion check, but your characters would definitely know enough by now. That... Let me get to... Page you want, buddy. There you go. Oops. Fuck. Upteo is the primary power worshipped by the Tabaxi tribe of the Chultan people in the jungles of Chult. And he's considered the leader of the Chultans. However, here in Thindol, they worship more than Upteo. Most of the Chultans worship Upteo, but obviously Talona and Helm and Waukeen and Savras have also taken have worshippers here, at least in Thindol. But in the jungles of Chult, it's primarily Upteo, for he is the god, the creator of Chult, the founder of the city of Mesro, and the father of dinosaurs. He's the god of the creation.
I remember the rolling on knowledge check
Of the jungles, and of the jungles itself, and of that of which is the labyrinth of life. Ahimir tells you, yes, Upteo, Ledaiti. Ledaiti, Upteo is an interesting one. You see, he is biased to none. He believes all must go through life in a series of choices, but the choices are not easy. Life is like a maze. You have to follow the paths, remember where you were, remember where you, but always move forward. If you don't remember where you last were, you will get lost, just like in a maze. And eventually, they believe by going through this maze, which consists of life itself, you will be transformed when you come to its end. You will come to an understanding of your place. This is why it matters not what it is that you believe in when it comes to Upteo. It matters the choices you make and where you bring yourself. It's like, and that is the story that the people tell about one who walks into the maze of life. Forever, it seems, as he's traversing the maze, whether the choice, the path that he has chosen, was the right one or the wrong one. Sometimes he gets to a dead end and must turn back. Other times, he remains lost forever. I look at Zalarian there. I feel that is where he is at. I feel that
Kai's attention is sort of still on Zalarian as he's preaching this philosophy of life of the Uptawans. And he says, what brings you to that? What brings you to that conclusion about the boy?
You see, when I first met him, I could tell he felt out of place. I can tell the moment that I laid eyes on him that he wasn't going to just sit in that castle, pampered by the Duke's servants for the rest of his life. When I saw how easily
he's a noble then.
Yeah,
he's of noble birth.
Not quite. You see, he was adopted.
Still a nobleman.
Adopted by nobles.
Adopted by nobles, but still living the life as one indeed. Legally, yes. He could claim some sort of rights. But that is beyond that. That is not where Zalarian wished to be. And when I saw how easily it was, he was able to look at my spell book. What the hell?
Yeah, son. The Japanese gilsa was tight. And he's like, come on, Bill! Oh, man! No sleep to... I think he got no sleep tonight, son. He got to put in that overtime.
Oh, shit. Anyway, he's like...
Stop.
Paying on to ruin my fuckers, right?
Stop.
Anyway, so he goes, He's been making his choices as if he was in a maze. Fortunately, he's been making the right paths. He's been taking the right paths. But I worry. I worry he ends up lost. But it's good that he has good friends to watch him along the way. Palladium and Claudius seem very set. I wonder if you and Zionel, are you two still working through your mazes? Or are you worried of being lost?
I believe in that case, I'm unable to relate to Zalarian. You see, I come from a family of dwarves that already have predetermined my own fate. And this dedication allows me to move forward with far more determination than someone who's still searching for himself. So in that regard, I'm sorry. That's all I can offer you. That's all I can offer you.
That's all Matt Samuel. That's all Matt Samuel can fucking wing it.
Wait, what?
I said that's all you can wing, pretty much. No, it's okay. No, that's good. That's good.
Afraid of that sense motive check.
Let him use it.
You
If he
said
knows
let
me,
him
then
use
if
it.
he thinks he's not trying to. He's not exposing me. He's not like something strange about you. I've been watching. No.
What they do be like level 16 wearing spectacles is true scene right now.
Oh
so.
shit! He said, "Let him do it. Let everybody find out who I am."
Let him do it. He has feeling. You think he has a feeling to think so? Go ahead.
No, I think you might be
Kai, with your take 10, your sense motive, you can tell this guy has. You can tell this guy is completely sincere and genuine. He doesn't seem to have any inkling of you being dishonest.
I don't think he's being dishonest. That's why I'm not.
No, I meant Kai sees that in him. Like Kai sees that he.
You don't gotta actively sense motive. You
Kai sees that he's being genuine. He's not trying to like. He's not trying to like get anything out of Broderick. Like he's accepting of Broderick as
right.
You know.
Right.
But yeah. He goes, all right. Well, it's a good chat. Let me get back over to Zalarian. Make sure he doesn't drown himself.
Getting that swimming ranked up, huh?
Oh, and by the way, oh wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't work. Well, he goes, well, by the way, no, he does. He says, by the way, thanks for looking out for him. I almost had him say thanks for saving him, but then I realized that was when he was as Riven, so that wouldn't have worked. If he knew you were a changeling, he would have said that. But then that would, that would have gave it away. We're like, wait, how did he know that? He knows I'm a changeling? Son of a bitch.
He would have said what? I missed it. He would have said what?
No, I had him say thanks for watching out for him. I was originally going to have him say thanks for saving him.
Saving who?
It's okay. I'm pretty sure you'll be okay with that little mechanic. Semantics.
Back during the freaking... He said no. Back when you were paralyzed.
Yeah, nigga, you need to
Yo, he fought mad hard. You weren't there. He fought mad hard to save your life.
I know, I wasn't there for that, so I don't know. I don't even know.
Me and Matt were.
So you were Watson there. I wasn't there.
Oh, damn. He doesn't want to roleplay with Larian like that.
Nah, son,
Damn.
I wasn't there for that shit, nigga.
Damn.
Because ever since then, I got hit by traps, nigga. I got
He said,
got hit by a trap and had amnesia afterwards. Like, boom. Oh, shit.
yeah, there you go. I got hit by the trap and caused amnesia for all the force damage I got taken on. Nigga took me down to like half HP or below half HP, nigga, with force damage. It gave me brain damage.
Sonic damage.
And I checked in the
Give me brain damage, I forgot.
And You're not checking the curtain where this guy's final got then one shot it.
Yeah, yeah, Kai be fucking me, man. Raw dog. Oh man, I wish I was at Nick's pub right now. It's two bad bitches that are there I want to get with.
What, they're there right now?
Oh yeah, of course they are. The days I'm not there and I'm kind of sick. I wouldn't have gone anyway. I don't feel good.
Yeah, you've been like,
Yeah, I just took 2 Advil and kidding me? I would not be able to sit there right now like this.
Alright, where's my shit?
Oh my god!
What the fuck? Nasty ass.
This is probably like broccoli though, for real.
Nasty ass motherfucker.
If you smell any of that, then you know.
I don't want to smell anything.
I hear voices in my head, they talk to me, they understand.
My turkey is, what's, actually no, I shouldn't even be asking that. I should never be asking that.
What?
What everyone doing?
No, something else. Something else entirely. What is
Like what?
it? Oh, that's what it is? Really? Alright, hold on. Kai. On another day during one of your, downtime activities, you're going
I
through.
know what you're gonna ask. You would say like, roll a perception check.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're really cluing us in though if you say that.
One of your during one of your activities, you're at the markets, and you leave the markets on your way back to
That's past my son's motor stuff.
shit. On your way back to where have you been staying in the city? At an inn? Does he stay at the Drunken Moorcroft Inn?
Get robbed, son.
Kai stays at he stays at the sanctuary.
Oh, so he'll travel back to Sanctuary and stay back. Oh, that's true. All right, so you're in town. All right, you're in the. Well, I mean, while he's in the city, where does he stay?
Yeah,
Okay.
the sanctuary.
Sanctuary's a day away.
So exactly. That's why it's safe. It's a day away from all these freaking evil motherfuckers.
Well, I guess if you're gonna say like while I'm in town, where do I stay at? It would probably be the slippery eel.
That's a tavern. What inn do you stay at?
The Drunken Monkey is the one that you're saying is the inn. This is the tavern,
Oh,
right?
the Drunken.
It's the inn.
The Drunken Moorcroft.
All right, so that one.
I mean that one. That's been the one.
The one that the Laughing Mask people frequent.
Next level of teleport.
They
son.
frequent the tavern, the Slippery Eel Tavern. Tavern's a
Oh, so you can't.
tavern's more like a pub, like a place to hang out. An inn is a place to go to sleep. It's like inn's more like a
Usually
inn's like a
a
hotel.
duplex.
It's like an inn's like a hotel.
Lewis.
Huh.
Lewis, once Claudius is level 9, he'll have access to the Phantom Speed spell. That means Solarian and Claudius will get there like mad quick now instead of a day.
Shit, there you go. They'll be like, all right, I'm there.
A couple hours, son.
For real, a couple of hours, I'm there. Here we go.
Steve?
The what?
We don't have to freaking travel 24 hours now.
When he casts Phantom Steed,
Okay.
he can
Yo, Phantom Steed is mad
Phantom
fast.
OD.
You learn it too, man.
It is.
I share that shit.
Says gonna get that shit.
You see
I'll share
fucking
that
Phantom
story with you,
horses,
Solarian.
man,
You can
fast
learn it
across
too.
the fucking sprint hard fast.
No, that shit is faster than Spinner Heart. Don't kill yourself.
Damn! I'll tell Matt this shit.
Wow,
Yo,
son.
no, he knows. Yo, cast level 12.
Zed is getting that shit. Don't worry. Doesn't matter.
Solarian, cast level 12, minimum speed of 240 feet per round.
Oh, it
You
was
double
240 feet. Yeah, that's right.
The double movement, that's 500 feet per round. No fucking creature in D&D runs that fast.
That shit sounds-
Nobody. Only thing that could top a freaking Phantom Steed is the actual teleport spell.
See some giants throw some boulders. Get that motherfucker. It's like-
Yeah,
You got Lewis. I'm just gonna go.
yeah, that's why when I fucking get it.
That'll never happen.
Yo, but someone like Orion though, riding Phantom Steed, doesn't he got that feat
What the
that makes
fuck?
you fucking like evade that shit for the mount?
Oh, you mean? Oh, I know what you're about. Yeah.
Mounted
They got that
rider or
fucking
something
piece,
like that. I forgot.
Mounted combat.
Mounted combat, yeah.
Shit!
Someone like
My
Orion
ass
be like,
hurts.
Anyway, Kai,
You streaming this?
as
Are
you're
you streaming this right now?
yeah, it's streaming. On your way back to the Drunken Morkoth Inn,
Sure.
you've come to notice that you're being tailed.
Shit.
Okay.
By
I'm
a
gonna turn.
by a moon
I'm
elf.
gonna. I'm being tailed.
By a
by
moon
who?
elf, nigga.
Do I know who?
Yeah, it's a moon elf. He's about 6'5". Look, he's fucking
Walking
broad as
around trying to
fuck.
make it look like you didn't notice him, but you notice there's 3 figures. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm right. 3 figures. One's been keeping to the sides of the streets, trying to stick to the alleys, and the other 2 have been trying to stick to the crowds. You've noticed. You noticed them at the markets. You noticed them they had glanced your way. All 3 of them seemingly simultaneously, which kind of made you unnerved. And then as you're on your way back, like you come to notice one of them was as you were looking around, come to notice that one had turned to act like he had dropped something in his bag that he was holding, and you recognized him. And then you saw the other 2 nearby as well. Like suddenly, you could have swore they were moving faster until you had turned, and like suddenly, like within that split second, you notice like their movements just slowed down, as if they're trying to just walk at a normal pace. They're about 60 feet away.
oh, you spotted them?
Yeah, he spotted some people. Yeah, he caught on to somebody tailing him.
Yeah, you lucky, son. You're about to get murked. Good shit, good shit.
From their appearance, they seem to be. They look like Tashalans. They're well dressed,
Oh shit, the Stormblades. Nah, I don't know.
and they seem to be Tashalan humans. Very very angular features, very gaunt in appearance. Whatchamacallit, they got their hair is like slicked back. Whatchamacallit, one of them's got like thick mascara on. Another one's got
The fuck?
another one's a female. She has like multiple piercings in her ears. And those 2, and the other one, the male, he seems to be very grim-faced, and
Almost
like
like an illusion.
and he has these bright yellow eyes, and
I don't recognize the faces though at all.
you don't recognize these characters whatsoever.
The Cabal, son. They're going after you.
Okay. And where am I at right now? Just
Hold on.
like walking somewhere. Okay. Interesting. And I'm as Broderick. They're looking for me. Okay.
Ludwig.
Uh,
And
I want to slow my movements down.
one more. Oh wait.
Oh. This is in the middle of the street, right? There's people around, but they're just.
Did I do that again? Oh,
Sorry.
alright, no, never mind. Okay, good. Alright. No. Shit. I gotta check something real quick. I know I'm making all these fucking. Like, what the fuck is going on?
All these skill checks.
Okay. Alright, never mind. Alright. And another thing you noticed was wait for this to roll. Come on, dice. Ding.
Says the server's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's been saying that, but yet the videos,
okay.
but yet the video's still running.
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You notice at as you're walking by, you're looking around again. You notice a familiar figure nearby, talking to a merchant who's trying to peddle to him some fancy alcoholic drinks. His back is turned to you. His name is you notice Ziono. Completely oblivious though.
Motherfucker always get up.
So I noticed Zionel in the distance.
I forgot all about him. Kind of bad.
And he's drunk though. He's drunk out of his mind, so he's free.
We're not sure if he's drunk. He just doesn't see you. Doesn't notice you. He looks like he's busy talking to a merchant.
He's human, right, Louis?
Ziono, yeah.
Mhm. I slow down my movements a little bit, and how far away is Zino from me? Opposed to these guys, they're 60 feet. He's
15 feet.
15. As I come closer, I slow down, like as if I'm about to wave to Zino, like, and I go, "Hey, Zino, fancy seeing you here. How are you?" Oh shit! Didn't have my voice on.
Oh shit. Damn, hold on. That's actually where I wanted to stop it at. Claudius and Zalarian. Well, Zalarian, you get to the sanctuary during your downtime, and Claudius obviously shows you around, shows you what, shows you what changes he's made, what's different, what's new. As you are there for the beginning of your bouncer duties.
He also has,
on top of your training, now you have some besides Ahimir, who's also there, to stay.
He gets perks too. The meals are free, and he gets his own room too.
You got your own room, the meal free, and you get to talk intellect. You get to talk intellectually with Zalarian. Zalarian with fucking Claudius.
And I got the complimentary women to my room.
Complimentary women.
I'm sure you can handle that on your own. You're charismatic.
Usually the bouncers get a lot of pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So there you go. I don't think you need help there.
You get well, there was one particular night. Claudius, you were double checking the stock on making sure you had enough ale and beer and meat and wine and stuff, and Zalarian, you were upstairs getting ready for the night. A night of opening, a night that usually gets busy. And then Claudius, one of the servants comes downstairs and comes to you, and he's like, she's like, Claudius.
Yes.
I think we may have trouble.
Trouble? What's wrong?
There's this group upstairs. They've been kind of harassing people for the past for a little bit of time.
define time tonight.
Yeah, right. They're up there now. They're getting too rough.
Alright. Claudius picks up his staff and starts going up there. And she goes like, I'll deal with him. In the meantime, go get Solani. He should be getting ready for tonight. I'll see what I could do in the meantime. So Claudius goes up there and he just wants to see what's going on first before he does anything.
Go up there and you see a group. It's 4 of them.
Oh.
There's 4 of them. They're all Chultan. 3 are males. 1 is female. 2 of the Chultans are they're wearing masterwork leather armor. They've got like this strange amulet around their necks that's all similar. The amulets appear to be on like a string.
Is it a holy symbol?
No, it doesn't appear to be any sort of holy symbol. It looks like this be some kind of a fetish.
Got it. Which animal?
You notice that it's like the skull. It's got like a small. Whatchamacallit, looks like a turtle shell. Their boots are sleek and black in color. It look like there's some fur on it, almost like Black Panther fur. Potions on their belts, their weapons. You can see 2 of them have 2 weapons hooked to their belts. They look like katars, but the punching daggers. But the blades, instead of like a single straight blade, it's like 3 blades. It's a tri-bladed katar. Another one of
I saw that shit in Diablo 2.
Another one of them. Those 2 are sitting at a table. The one that's standing got a masterwork hand axe, and on the other side of the belt, it looks like to be a weapon known as an aklys. The weapon looks like a club, and then at the end of the club, there's this hook. There's this really sharp hook on it, and it's got a string attached to the bottom of the club. And basically, it's an exotic weapon that's used to you grab the rope end and you would throw it, and then you would throw the hook end at your target, and the hook would stick into the enemy, and you would be able to snag onto the foe once it hits them. That one wearing the same kind of boots, masterwork leather armor, a fetish around the neck, potions as well. The final one appears to have obviously a spellcaster. There's all sorts of feathers and spell component pouches, and
Can I roll a knowledge?
this
check?
one's got a masterwork long spear and a masterwork composite short bow over his over his back.
No, more Gil is gone for the night.
It sounded like a player took away his, catch. No Gil for tonight, son. Competition is fierce.
That's 6.
You sure he's not masturbating, man? It sounds like he's
That
masturbating.
nigga gotta put in overtime to get that Gil back, son.
He's like 3 hours wasted.
Wow. All right.
3 hours and I only made $3.
The one that's standing, he points over. He's like, "You the owner?" He says in common.
Well, it's like, welcome, travelers. It's all well. How is my staff treating you all?
Bro.
not treating the way we would like it to be. You know what? We were sitting here talking. We were thinking, well, the old owner gone. Thanks to Tongue Eater. Really didn't want to bother someone like with the kind like someone like Tongue Eater, but then we hear Tongue Eater's gone.
That is correct. He's gone permanently.
Then we hear this place has been under new management, and don't really care for that too much. I think we owe it to ourselves to be the new management around here.
Is that so?
Yeah, we know how Cauldron works. They're not gonna get here in time if they send anybody at all. It's just you and the patrons here. From the looks of this.
Is there any customers in here, Louis?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Gentlemen, I'm sure we could come to a resolution. We should take this outside. Especially if you're going to take over. Why would you want to damage this place? I'm sure we could come to a mutual agreement.
Oh.
If making money is your concern.
You mistake us for the Metsulosi and the Babuyaks that were here before, but we are not them. Oh.
Who may you be?
Oh. We are...
I'm godlike.
Let us say we are a group. A group that's going to lay claim to some territory around here for our pack leader.
Can I do a knowledge local, Louis? To see who these people are?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bingo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk in now?
Zlarian, you get news. Zlarian.
Hold on. You know what's funny? I leave my blade in my room. Oh, that level. That level not yet.
Yeah.
I want to be so broken.
Oh, shit.
For real, son.
I tell that I was gonna intimidate these niggas. I was like,
You look like he's mad unassuming and stuff, you know?
so, I hear you guys
Like-
making a little bit of noise in here.
Out of nowhere, son.
Something Louis jerking me, son.
I
Should we have my
got
knives up?
Zlarian, you just finished getting ready and everything. Zlarian, there's trouble downstairs. Claudius is down there.
This is out in the open. It's not in a room, is it?
No, this is in your room. Somebody came to
No. I'm
Sure.
saying like this altercation.
Oh, this is happening in the common room.
Okay.
Common area.
Okay.
Your room
So
is like on the second floor, I think. Is it?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
you
your
should
room would be on the second
Okay,
floor.
so I got my shit and went downstairs. I guess it's like a balcony or
As
something.
you're going downstairs, one of the
Put the lucky map, put the sanctuary map up there.
hold on. Shit.
Been a while, I don't see my establishment. Man, got like so big, son.
Did a lot.
Black blade.
Shit, just a
Black
little.
blade. You know, like when you like a new gang, like you gotta freaking like rough some people up so they take you serious. When you're the new kid in the block, time to rough some motherfuckers up, son. Tough war.
This roll right here I just made is for one of my skill checks I'm about to do. I rolled already. Is that cool? Keep it. You're fine.
What?
Just roll something. Let it roll.
All right. So as soon as you're coming down, the one that looks like a spellcaster, he's grinning, right? And he looks and he sees the line coming down, and then his eyes furrow, and then he looks towards Claudius, and his eyes furrow some more. And he shakes his head. And he starts talking in Cholton.
I understand.
You understand
Cholton.
Cholton? And you hear him speak in Cholton to the others, saying, "Oh, now we have to do this. We have to do this quick. Didn't know the Black Blade was here. That's him. That means
Well,
this
they're
one.
saying
That means this one is Claudius,
Louis,
the one of the
spellcaster.
Claudius of the glowing sigils. Damn it!
As soon as he says that, son, conceal spellcasting, son. Conceal spellcasting.
And conceal spellcasting.
So I come down and I start talking right
What
away.
spell do you cast?
Motherfucking cause freaking sculpted cloud of bewilderment. on the group.
The
I want to make sure not to hurt my patrons.
what's that? What's it sculpted into?
Just to be able to catch them. How that they're in the table, I imagine.
What's the radius of that?
I might not need to sculpt it. Normally, it's a 10-foot square, like a grease.
Oh, you wouldn't even need to.
I don't even need to sculpt
10-foot
it.
square?
Normally, square. A 10-foot square.
Is it 10-foot radius or just a square? Oh, it's just
Radius.
a square.
Square.
Okay,
Just
so
a
it's
square.
it's 4 squares.
Yeah. Is that enough?
Two
to
are
get
sitting
them?
at the table, and one standing up.
If not, I could do a 10-foot radius as well.
Oh, the radius would be better.
I'll do the radius, 10-foot radius.
The sculpted turn it into a radius? I thought it was a 20-foot radius if you did that.
I thought it was what? You're probably right. Hold on. I'm thinking of glitter dust that is 10-foot radius probably.
Yeah, glitter dust is 10.
But they all look like mostly warriors besides the spellcaster.
Yeah.
You know what? I might just do glitter dust instead.
All right.
No. I wanna disable them because even when they're blind, they can still hurt people.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna glitter dust them.
All right. You want to roll the save?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll my D20, which I have it here. I think this is Watson die that I have over here too, or probably Dogmas. Do I remember this big ass die?
Roll initiative.
I'll roll initiative real quick.
Yeah, for you it'd be surprise round, and then
18 and
Sorry,
13
17
plus
plus
8.
3.
20,
23 total. For initiative.
23, 20,
Total, yeah.
and
And I got a 15 plus 14 for concealed spellcasting, 29.
all right, you go with that.
So there's a surprise round, right?
For you, it's a surprise round. You did glitter dust. What's the saving throw?
Oh, I haven't rolled. 13 plus 8. I'm level 7, right?
Yeah.
Plus 8 then.
21. All right. Do glitter dust.
Louis, right before glitter dust goes off, since they mentioned Claudius, they see the freaking right there, right before he was gonna cast the sigil flare up, son. That's like the last
You
thing
do
they
that,
saw.
and some of them. Well, I'll roll their saving throws soon, but definitely on the. And you got 21. Here, let me write that down. 21 DC, so I remember for next time.
Are you cutting it?
Yeah. Next thing you know, the 4 of them are like. The spellcaster's like, "Ugh. You know what we're gonna have to do it if it's these guys." And they're all like, yeah, we have to.
Claudius replies,
And you notice all 4 of them, their bodies start to like contort and transform.
oh, so I didn't get to say
Muscles
words
start to
before,
ripple.
man.
Yeah, they all do
Muscles
that.
start to
How
ripple.
are they doing that right now, son? Out of turn. They just do
Round
it.
one, they won it. It was round 1. I got a 24 initiative.
Oh, they want initiative?
This nigga
Alright.
fudging. This nigga Louis
I
fudging.
was gonna say something to
This nigga
surprise
Louis
you.
fudge, son. I don't see no
This
21,
guy.
nigga. I don't see no rolls.
Wow, it's
was
because
gonna
I
say
did a
something,
GM
man.
roll.
I can look right now. You roll? Where?
One of them has +5, so it's 24.
Maybe less.
It does. Look, I'll show you this.
I don't
I don't
want
need to show you my shit anyway.
Oh.
Anyway, freaking starts to ripple. Hold on. Freaking starts to, the muscles start to ripple, and like their bodies start to contort into like this hybrid form. They're still humanoid and human, but now their features. You see all this black hair and a tail grow out from the back,
They're
their
like were
faces,
creatures, not as well.
their faces start to contort into a cat-like creature. They're werepanthers.
What are those? What's that? Talisman?
I told you that shit was gonna happen.
I thought you were gonna say were baboons. I'm like, what?
No.
These guys baboons are back.
Werepanthers.
No, this is the area of all the were creatures. Right? We fought were baboons. Now we fighting.
He said that fought were-baboons and now you guys fought were-rats too.
You know who I am, son?
We fought were rats over here too. I'm like, what the? We have a were infestation here.
You know what?
I said, you know who I am?
What? Oh, the black.
The black lady.
I'm the black lady. I think
Well, Louis, you kind of jumped the boat. Because I was gonna say something in the surprise round. I mean, they could still. If they're gonna do the same thing, it's all right.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
So what was you gonna say after he did that? Try to negotiate in Shulton, obviously.
Yeah.
You wouldn't hear it. Now leave. If you know what's best for you.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
basically, he gave him a chance.
he gave him a chance.
Before they got their ass.
And now they're like-
They choose to fight, if they choose to fight, that's on them.
What's what you think, nigga? What's what you think? First, nigga, that was spaceman. Let's go.
So let's see how.
Let's go, son.
You know what this is? This is definitely like the show off, the show off fights.
Bro, we should be level fucking 8 right now, son. 9.
Probably
So,
8.
Claudius,
We should be
the
level
I have the level 8 sheets. I can do level 8.
Please.
Wait, I'm down, son. Level 8.
Hey, what's going on?
Nah, damn, what's going on? This guy's, what's going
He
on?
only
He
pays attention
says.
to. He only pays attention
I
to
know,
his
he
own
pays
shit.
his fucking
I had to
time.
go do laundry. Oh my god, whatever. Just tell me what's going
No,
on.
I'm kidding.
Just
Look,
fucking
we're
talk.
just gonna tell you. I know we're talking.
Just fucking talk. Just fucking talk.
Next time, fuck your laundry.
I want to hear what the hell's really going on.
A fight.
With who?
There was a group of Cholton humans that was harassing people in the inn. Then
Oh, that I know about this.
okay,
already.
yeah. Then they told. Oh, you know about what did you miss? What was the last thing you heard?
Yeah.
The last thing I heard was that he was trying to get his sword. He couldn't get his sword because he doesn't have the level to do his
Claudius
shit, and then-
busted out concealed spellcast and started the fight with a surprise round, and glitter dusted them. Roll
Mhm.
initiative. They got top initiative. They
I'm surprised.
they
I still beat you in initiative.
No,
Chaos.
they were creatures though. You know they got like.
they're like, well, if it's these guys, we're gonna have to go all out, and they're like, the rest of them are like, yeah, you're right. They started to transform. They transformed into a hybrid form of the mix of a human and a panther. They're werepanthers.
What round is it?
Round one.
Round 1.
Or are you ending it now?
No, I'm ending
Yeah.
it now. Yeah, I'm ending it
Yeah,
now.
we only did surprise round. Only Claudius acted in surprise.
Oh,
You can see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to.
yeah. You gotta leave it on cliffhangers. I get it.
Well, not
Like
just
little shit.
cliffhangers. I'm also trying to leave it so that everybody's got their own combat scenario.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
assuming it depends on what Kai and Zionel
Where's
do.
Ricky? He
You
left.
already know Kai doesn't have to get into combat
Yeah.
ever. So
But obviously, I had it where Zionel was there. You know.
as long as I get XP,
So I can get
for
everybody.
avoiding
So I
the
can get
situation.
so I can get everybody involved. But Lanham has his own shit going on, but he's not
He got
here.
sent as his like pair partner, so it's like we all have a partner.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
magic and the sword.
Claudius and Zalarian,
Let's
Kai
leave
and
it
Zionel, and Valenum and Cynthia.
The sneak
Well,
and-
Valenum's gonna have his own. Valenum's gonna have someone else also helping him out as well. Somebody he wasn't expecting to have help him out, but
Zion also.
huh? No, it's not gonna be Valenum and Zionel.
No. not
Zionel and Kai are together.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean some other shit? Okay.
Some other shit.
Oh, tell me, man. The anxiety, man. I can't wait until fucking Sunday. Or
He's
Monday,
supposed
you
to
know.
Well, you know how he's been having troubles with the Talonite people.
Yeah.
Well, a few of them decided to let. A few of them decided to. A few of the younger ones, the acolytes, decided to. They got tired of the bullshit, and disregarding their superiors' orders, they let something loose from their temple that shouldn't have been let loose. And it's gonna
Just
be.
yet.
It's well, yeah, and it's gonna be fucking shit up in town. Valenum's gonna be there. Valenum's gonna
There's
obviously.
also, so you'll have our little mini quest, son.
Valenum's gonna be there to try and stop it, and he's gonna have help from he's gonna have help from a war priest of Talona. That's returned back to the city.
Now, be honest. Whose fight is easier?
Whose fight is easier out of all three of yous?
The hardest, then. That's easier.
Who's got the hardest fight?
Blading them. Cause I could throw more shit at him without him fucking dying. Go ahead. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about.
Give him the boss fight. I see how it is.
He said the boss fight. It ain't really. You want to know what the monster is? It's a Venom ooze.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Nigga.
All right,
sounds like it's CR20 something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He said CR20.
I've never heard of that creature either.
Venom ooze. Well, let's just say it is tough, but you know I need something against Valenum and a cleric and a war priest.
Mm-hmm. I have to check something about it.
Kai, I mean the red. I mean.
Last time I had a one-on-one during side quest, it was like with Johan, that demon you sent after Johan. Was it a
Claudius
demon
and
or-
Zolarians, I mean, Claudius and Zolarians, it depends. I mean, Claudius busted out Glitter Dust, so that'll definitely change the fight over. But
you know we have the toughest fight. We have a spellcaster there and 3.
Yeah, you got a
fucking
spellcaster and 2.
we
Yeah.
got the toughest fight. But then again,
Shit,
you do-
Werepanthers.
It is the sword. It is the black blade.
Yeah, I saw the Werepanthers. I saw what bonuses they get when they fucking transform. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised they beat initiative with a fucking 23. I'm still surprised about that shit.
Just because they're feral, man. They got that
Because
dex bonus.
they were creatures get like plus mad dexterity bonus for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
When they transform, they get the physical bonuses.
Mm. Hold on. Wouldn't those bonuses apply because they were human first?
Yeah.
For initiative?
Yeah, they're human. They would only get their human bonuses.
Yeah, so maybe they did not meet us in initiative then.
No, they
They
didn't.
weren't
That
human
was
form.
their human. That was their human ones that I rolled.
Damn, their stats is that high even as a human? So it's like epic?
The Dex,
That's
I'll tell you, their Dex is insanely high.
I could tell.
They got 20. All right, they got 26 Dex right now in
Yeah.
the Werepanther.
No, you remember those were line of spells that Johan had?
Yeah.
Were rat, the were tiger, all those spells, each of them added like plus 6 to dex. Another one like plus 10 to dex. One was like plus 8 to the were boar. That was like plus 12 to strength or some shit like that.
Yeah, for real.
He don't have that yet, but he's planning on getting that shit. All those were lines of spell are mad broken. And then you get like monster feats also, like natural attack, whatever. I just hope they fail their will saves.
Yeah, I know. That's what I gotta roll when I come. That's why I typed the DC out so I didn't forget. That's what I gotta roll.
I rolled a fucking 13. Fucking sucks.
I'm trying to find some poison that actually does wisdom
All I know is
damage.
that are we level 8? Is that for this fight? We level 8?
This guy.
Level 7.
I want to keep it at 7, honestly.
Keep it, whatever you want. More XP.
I mean, I could use 8. I mean, I guess I could use 8.
If you're contemplating 8, this creature must be very tough.
I mean, I didn't make none. I mean, you know, I'm not making any of them super tough. Like, I'm not trying to draw it out.
No, of course not.
But I want to. I'm giving some vibrancy to the world. You know, some crazy shit
I don't
happening.
appreciate that you're doing it inside my freaking establishment. Outside.
Hey,
Outside.
now you know why. Now you know why. Like these roadside taverns and inns need fucking protection.
Well, you know who's gonna pay the
Bullshit
price,
like
man,
this.
right? The patrons, man. 10% increase. Drinks, lodging, 20%.
Yeah, for real.
You know, like in real life, big corporations, whatever. Like, oh, if you raise minimum wage, guess what? We'll just charge for our products more money. It's like they never lose. Corporations never lose, son. They'll just charge more money for the products. That's why Walmart charges so cheap for the products, because they pay minimum wage.
Damn.
Yeah, for real.
Costco, see, I like Costco. Costco, it might be a little bit more pricey, but they treat their employees very good. Costco, their perks and benefits is almost like if you work for the government. They got health insurance, they got all this sort of shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, I wouldn't mind being an attorney working for Costco, son. For real, they fucking got a lot of fights.
Kai, that's right. Alright, I'll do that with him.
Yo, today was fun though. I liked it. So.
Just so Zalarian doesn't want to get bot real quick. No, okay.
He left. He left already. I think he had to go pick Matt up.
All right.
Get
Good.
What kind?
Lareth Kai.
Oh, that was kind.
Just making sure. Are we 9th level for these fights?
No.
We're level 7.
The dude always likes making us like taste one last combat round without.
I mean, I don't know. I might make everyone 8.
Let us know so that I can send you. If it's level 8, then I'll send you my prepared spells throughout before next session.
I got one more with. I definitely got one more thing with Kai. Valenum. Alright, I'm gonna do that Monday.
What level?
Guess I'm gonna miss next session.
What level will Valenum went up?
Sorry,
As a knight?
Zino would be there. Shit. Unless I do. Damn. God, I hate it when I'm missing somebody. I need to
Who's
get.
missing?
Well, I'm missing Valenum and Zino tonight. I wish.
What about either what's the
Zino's-
best time? Friday or Saturday or Sunday or what?
Zino won't take long. Yeah, it's gonna
This
be.
dude Pagan was like,
It's gonna be
fuck.
Monday.
fuck this nigga Lewis saying he can make NPCs who beat people in 7 strikes. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I'm like, whoa, shit, niggas watching, son.
Wow, this guy's right. I've been noticing the view. I've been looking at the viewers. I've had one, and then it ended up at one point there was 3 people watching. Now there's 2 people.
That like
So one's Pagan. One's been Pagan like most of the time. I know that.
Mhm.
I don't know who the others are.
Dude, stay creeping, son.
I know.
Stay creeping in the
Stay creep-
shadows. Like,
And you know what? I'm in the chat thing, right? I got the chat thing on my phone. I'm saying hello, like hello. But you know what it is? If you don't you can watch it as a guest, and you won't be able to chat. You won't be able to chat, and you won't see. There won't be a name on the chat on the viewer list. But if you're logged in and you're watching somebody stream,
mhm.
you'll see, if you click on viewer list, you'll see their Twitch name and they're able to chat. So
Wow,
I
this
think-
is funny. This is funny what this guy Christopher posted about Diablo. That's something
I saw that shit too.
Damn.
That's
I
the
saw that
first time I've
shit
seen
too,
stuff
man.
like that. Legendary it says legendary potion. Oh yeah,
Legendary potion.
Kool-Aid potion.
Kool-Aid potion. That is so fucking retarded. This guy Pagan making fun of me about black. What's the matter, Pagan? Black Sin 7? You don't know about this.
Black Sin 7. It sounds really godlike. BSS.
That's gonna be like this guy's one of this guy's nemesis probably, Solarian. He'll probably end up killing his master, and then Solarian wants to avenge him. Or some shit like that.
We'll see. Only time can tell. But I'm gonna get out of here, dudes.
Alright, bros.
Y'all have a good night, right? Thanks.
You're just gonna hear fucking as soon as Zalarian meets with Black Sin 7, you're just gonna hear.
I'm looking forward to that. That means so. What is it?
This is fucking godlike. He's just gonna hear this shit. I know Rick's gonna be so tight. He's gonna be like, oh shit.
All I know is that when I finally fight this nigga Lara, son, you better put that song on that I gave you before from Final Fantasy 14. Nays Von fucking Darkness. Woo! Fucking real, son. Neil Von Darkness. Who fucking with this bitch?
Alright, fellas. Have a good night.
Alright,
Good night, dude.
good night.
I need a new theme song.
You need to do that. Fucking.
I gotta
Here it
do
goes.
some research.
If you kiss, we feel alive. Oh shit.
What is that from?
Metal Gear Revengeance.
Oh, I didn't play that game, but
Yo, that game was godlike.
Senator is godlike? Is his name Senator?
The boss?
Yeah, he's one of the bosses. Senator?
Senator, fuck, what's his last name? Senator,
The Vengeance. Senator.
fuck. Got his damn name.
Armstrong.
It was Armstrong. I wanted to say Armstrong. I was like, is it Senator Armstrong?
I'm about to watch it right now on YouTube. Have a good night.
He said I'm gonna watch it. What?
28 minutes. I gotta watch it myself.
Wait, 28 minutes of what? The whole fight?
The whole fight. The whole fight.
Oh wow! I would say the whole game was fucking epic. Maybe they have it where they show you all the boss fights in one clip. But
Oh, maybe they will. Actually, I should look that up. Metal Gear Revengeance. Oh, wait, no, bro. The game is Rising, right?
Metal Gear Revengeance Rising. Metal Gear, yeah.
Same shit, right?
Yeah.
Alright, boss fights.
But anyway,
Alright, dude.
that game is godlike. But alright. Good night. Until
Good
next
session, dude.
Monday night. You won't be there. It sucks. I wanted to do it
It really
Tuesday, but then Watson's not there a second time. It wouldn't be
Yeah.
it wouldn't be fair for him to fucking miss. It'd be stupid for him to miss 2 sessions anyway because I need to get his shit done.
You always get me in. You always make sure it's like I'm here. Like, it's so weird that you do that. Like, you never let me miss a session.
It's easy. It's easier because, well, it's a little harder now because your overnights are different every week. But it was easier before because it was predictable, and you have more time than Matt. Matt has Sunday and Mondays, but now he just told me, oh, I have Fridays too. I'm like, how long have you had Fridays off? He's like, I've had Fridays off for a while. I was like, you told me Sunday and Monday was all you had. He's like, yeah, at first, and then he's like, but after a little bit, I ended up having my Fridays free. I was like, wow, you're an asshole. How are you gonna sit at home on Fridays
What the
not
fuck?
telling me that you're free? I'm like, unless you're out there trying to do your thing, trying to get pussy, trying to get whatever.
Right.
But not really, not really. He's like, nah, I don't. He's like, I don't fuck with that all the time. That shit costs money. I was like, true.
right.
I was like,
All
true.
the time.
I was like, well, shit. Now that I know you're free, fucking Fridays. I was like, wait a second. You know how many fucking sessions we could have had knowing that?
Chaos.
You know how many Fridays I could have done with? I was just saying, you know how many Fridays I could have done without Rick here?
I believe it.
I'm so mad.
I'm tight.
I'm tight too because it's like, wow.
But I'm getting a laptop, a tablet slash tablet. What's that? Tablet? Like a tablet laptop basically, and it has a camera and everything on it. I'm gonna try to bring that shit to work so I can fucking still at least
Is it a tablet?
know what's going on. It's the Asus Transformer.
I don't know if Roll20 works on.
It's a regular like it's not like an iOS thing. It's like it runs Windows 8.
Oh, okay.
So it'll work. It has a webcam and everything.
Okay, because I know Roll20 only works on tablets if you're subscribed.
Oh really?
Yeah, you have to have a subscription, and then you can get and then you have access to like the app for it to work on your tablets, some shit like that.
That's bad, complicated. But okay, I'll check it out. It should be here by Monday, so maybe I'll be able to participate after all.
Oh, wait, what would you do? Oh, you would have it at work?
Hell yeah, nigga! What the fuck is this?
What do you do at work overnights? Isn't
Yo,
that boring?
I'm working again. I don't do shit now. Like, I used to bust my ass, go to work in fucking goddamn dress shirt. And you saw I used to come back on now. Now I go there in like fucking scrubs and I just basically answer phones all day. And it's nighttime, so no one's fucking up. No one's calling that damn hospital.
I was gonna say those overnights at the hospital is mad quiet. I was gonna say.
It's mad quiet. I mean, I'm probably walking around. I could probably have to answer a phone here and there and stuff like that, stuff for the docs. But depending on where I get put, I could really end up just staring at a wall for like 6 hours.
Wow.
So, like.
Yeah, you need the phone. Yeah, you
so
with the
yeah,
tablet.
so I'm gonna bring it just period. I'm gonna bring it period. And if I happen to.
And if Roll20, I would say if Roll20 works on that shit.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe it won't be such a.
It's got a camera on it too.
Yo, check it out. Asus Transformer.
Asus. I've heard the name. I didn't know. I don't know. That sounds mad godlike for some reason. It sounds like a god deity's name. Who do you worship?
Asus.
Asus. What the
What the fuck?
A Zeus. Who's a Zeus? He was the dark brother of Zeus that he did not know about. It is Zeus's shadow. What?
Zeus's shadow he didn't know about. You and this epic lore, son.
Yo, it just came out of nowhere with that shit. It's fucking
For
Zeus's
for real.
shadow brother, son. Zeus.
I'm gonna be. That's why I know I'm gonna be mad.
Zeus's brother that was always Zeus's brother that was always living in his shadow, literally. Every time, everywhere Zeus went, his shadow, like a Zeus was in there, son.
Was
And
in
now,
there,
and now,
waiting for him to acknowledge him, but he always had his back to him.
Always had his
ignored
back.
him, forgot about him, son.
and then one day,
One day-
free. He broke free.
One
of
day
that
he
shit.
got so close to the light, his true goal and ambition, he forgot all about the darkness. The darkness
A Zeus.
must also grow. Let me stop.
Fucking crazy.
But yeah, you see the link I put in there?
Oh shit.
It's just right there. That's what it looks like.
Let's see.
It looks like a laptop, like at first glance, but the thing that the bottom part detached, the keyboard.
There's a link. I don't see a link.
No. In Roll20.
Nothing popped up. Oh. I'm probably not getting anything because the server's down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me
right.
see if you do you see this test? You probably don't see it. Did anything come up?
Nope.
All right, yeah.
So that
This
means
server's
if I hit reset, it's probably gonna get bodied.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
get
yeah,
bodied.
It's the Asus Transformer T100 series. Well, not series, just T100, and yeah,
Cheesy cheese.
I'll see how it is.
Yeah. Oh, Pagan's not even on anymore. I was gonna say, come on, Pagan, where's your fucking tablet? Come play, bitch.
Dude, he has like,
No, I know.
yo, he's cheesing more than
I
me.
know he's. Yeah, I was gonna say. I know he's got.
playing 14 Super Smash Brothers and like listening to like music, and he has his phone still at work. The whole shift.
This guy could
I
be
think
in
it
the
does
middle. This guy could
nothing.
be in the middle of the fucking Sahara, and somehow he's gaming. Like
He will never give it up, son.
he was. He would be in an. Oh, he was
Dude,
sitting
he
at.
was running an instance when I saw him. He was running like tier 1. Tier 1? I think it was called. Turn 1? Some
Turn
shit.
one.
On fucking Vita. I was like, yo, this nigga's godlike. Son.
They're still fighting. They're still fucking doing turn. Who the fuck would want to go? I would. I don't ever want to go back to turn 1 through 5 if I ever played again.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't. It's fucking grind. I don't get. I don't understand anybody who wants to redo that shit for a second class.
I know, every time they talk about fucking Thief and Rogue, I'm like, what the hell, Ninja, whatever it is. I'm like,
I was
yo,
like, no.
shit is gonna be ass, and y'all know it. Everybody's gonna be one. There's gonna be no more white mages for fucking, for instances and runs and shit like that, because everybody's gonna be a
Yeah, that's
ninja.
what I'm saying.
And
I
it's
got
gonna be
my
whack.
black mage up to. I got my black mage up to 50, and my happiness ended so quickly because then I realized.
My
For real, it
happiness
ended so quickly because I was like, wait a second. I gotta fucking grind with this goddamn black mage. I gotta get the equipment that I worked mad hard for to get for Bard. I gotta do it again, but just to get it for my black mage. I'm like, I don't want to do another class again.
Mm-hmm. I know. Yeah, that game.
But I know how the game's gonna work. It's gonna come out for class. It's gonna come out with a new class. I really, really like it, and I'm gonna fuck with it, and I'm gonna do this. I'm like, no, I'm not fucking going in the circle with this shit. Not unless there's
grind again.
not unless there's some fun behind it. And the fun for the fun for me in that game was the challenge. It was me and my team, my people, fucking just overcoming a challenge, overcoming odds. And that's what I got from those instances, especially the primal fights, the coils. That's all I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because once you master those, the grind is easy. Because it's like, oh, we know how to beat turn 5. Let's go body this real quick and body that. Let's go fight Titan Extreme like 5 times because we'll body him. Oh, did your shit drop? Good. Okay. Did your Titan Extreme shit drop? Okay. Good. Like
What sucks
that's
to me is like I know what you mean by playing with your friends and everything. That shit is great. But what sucks is that once you start like deviating from playing with your friends and you're playing with randoms, the game quickly loses its it's not interesting to me after that because I'm like, why am I playing with randoms? Why am I trying so hard for people that I'll never see again?
That's exactly what made me and Rick left. Like me and Rick stayed mad long because me and him. It was me and him. We were always. I was like, all right, ready, Rick. All right, yeah. Fucking, let's go. Well, even before we left, even before we left, fucking Organization 14. That was what it came down to. It got to the point where me and Rick were like, fuck it, this is you and me. And we were fucking bodying shit. You know, I'd be like, yeah, me and Rick are on turn 4. Oh, you guys on turn 4? You know, with what static? We're not in any static. We've been doing this shit with randoms. Well, you know, now you're at the point where people know what they're doing now. I was like, yeah, but that doesn't make it any easier with randoms. Like, you guys,
it's still randoms.
Yeah, they're still randoms. I'm like, why don't you guys jump on turn 5 with randoms and see how long it takes you to fucking beat that shit?
See, like if you had like he was like your static, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like who you ran
Rick
on the
was
game,
my Rick was my static.
Rick. Like, knowing that you're playing with someone else and y'all are working together, even if you're playing with like 6 other fucking randoms, it's still
and the
like,
classes
playable.
the class that me and him were good with fucking just happened to get us a lot of groups because he was a scholar and bard, like everybody needs those two. So
right.
fucking and then we got into with the new free company and things were good for a while, but it was like what Rick said, like it was a little bit demanding. It was like if you're good, if you show that you're good, then like
Really
it's not that they ignored you if you were average. Like, they helped everybody out. But if you were good, then you were held to a higher standard, and so you were demanded more. Like, you got more attention. It was like, all right, I've beaten Titan Extreme with you like 5-6 times already. I know you're good. I need you for this fight. Yo, we're doing Titan Extreme. I need you for this. They'll call you up. Hey. Or they'll text you, hey, are you free? We need somebody for Titan Extreme. And
wow, they had your number?
I think they asked for it at some point, or I gave them Rick's. Rick's number. They asked for Rick's because they needed Rick. That was what they were doing with me and Rick. And in the beginning, it was all fine and dandy. It felt good. But then when it became constant, it was like, where were you guys? And then when we weren't there, it was like, you know.
We're like, we have a life.
Yeah, I know. When we weren't there, it seemed like we backstabbed them. Well, not all of them felt like that. Not all of them felt like that. The leader kind of felt like that. Like, where were you guys? You know, it started at 6. Like, you know, we waited around, and we were
probably trying to like.
Sure, it was a big guilt trip from Xander, and.
But remember, they probably get a lot of people, and then like. When they actually do put in the work and they think someone, oh wow, this person's good, they're gonna stay, they're gonna help the guild out, we're gonna grow. It's like companies, they don't want to waste the money that they're spending. They don't want to waste, for real. They're gonna just change jobs in a year anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, these companies are free.
For real, so you know how.
It is. I told Xander, I was like, and then eventually over time, Rick started getting bored. He started feeling the grind. He was like, man, I don't want to fucking.
When it turns to work, though, it's whack.
That's what it was, because it was like, man, because he was doing 3.
I working a real job.
He was doing 3 classes. He's like, oh, I got Scholar, Warrior, and he didn't really he didn't care about his Dragon anymore. And he eventually gave up Warrior. He's like, I'm just gonna focus on Scholar. And then it just got to the point where he was like, man, I'm tired of working for mythology tomes. I'm like. I want to do something fun. So the fun thing for us is doing the primals or the bosses.
Yeah, of course.
And then we end up with groups that suck ass, and it's like, oh my fucking god, like we know how to do this. We know how to do this, but the rest of y'all, but we're not in a static, so that makes it worse. We're always stuck with randoms.
You train people again, and then they don't stick around. You have to try with new people, train them all over again.
And then this coil shit, and then it got so goddamn repetitive. We were just.
It's rough. It's rough trying to play that game without a static.
Rick lost his right before the patch came out, and they put in Leviathan and everything. That was when he quit. I was like, come on, man, wait for the patch. Let's try some new shit and then quit. You know, I was like, I was like, yo, we were right there. I was like, I came back because you begged me to, because I was ready to quit, and then he made me come back and join the free company, and then I stayed for like 3-4 more months, and then he quit, and I was like, fuck it, I'll do this myself. So I beat King Magomag hard mode, beat him on extreme mode.
Yeah, this guy Lewis is like,
fucking,
fuck y'all guys, I'll do it myself.
Fucking for real, beat him. And then I did Leviathan Extreme, which they bragged so much. Oh, this is gonna be the toughest primal tougher than. I'm like, toughest primal, because right now Titan Extreme is the toughest primal.
It's still toughest. And
And
he's like,
so I did the Leviathan Extreme 3 times before it took me 3 tries before I mastered him.
oh shit, so not beat it, mastered.
Mastered. I saw the video. Then after I saw the video, I had to play it so I can apply the knowledge that I collected. Because when I'm playing in it, like the video starts to click more.
Mm-hmm.
So then after that, I think the second fight I was like getting tips, and then the third fight I was like developing my own strategy, and then once I develop my own strategy, it's game. It's game.
GG's.
It was a game. My fucking third fight with Leviathan Extreme, nobody had to worry about me. I knew when to put my song up. I knew what song to put up. I knew where to go to dodge. I knew exactly when to dodge. And I like everything with Leviathan. I'm like, after the fight, I mean, the fight was fun, but at the end, I was like, yo, Leviathan Extreme is so fucking free. I was like, this guy
so fucking free.
ain't that hard. I'm like,
dumb. They did hype it up.
It's tough for I'd say the healers have it the toughest, but that's it. That's it. It's easy for the tanks and easy for the damage
Titan
dealers.
Extreme is still the hardest.
Titan Extreme is still the hardest fucking one because everyone has to be in sync. Like people could mess up in Leviathan Extreme. You could have people falling off the fucking boat, and as long as you have like 7, maybe 6 people, you could probably still finish it. Depends on it depends on where you're at in the fight. But you could have people die in the fight as long as you res them real quick. You can recover. Leviathan Extreme is as long as your body didn't fall off the boat and somebody raised you, like it was easy to recover from. Titan Extreme, good luck recovering from that ever.
Everybody has to be on point, right?
Everybody has to be on point.
Makes me want to rewatch the fucking videos.
Man, I rewatch.
Titan.
I to this day, because I had fraps. I still have fraps. I was planning to record my entire successful Titan Extreme fight. I never got the chance. I've beaten him, but like never got the chance to record that because he's still tough. Even for the experts, he's still pretty tough. Because you have that one person that wasn't paying attention and that fucked up, and there goes the whole fight, and it's like, come on, we're better than this. But
you didn't hear it from me, but you should really try World of Warcraft.
Whoa.
Subs. The new expansion is coming out.
I know about the new expansion.
Even my older friends are talking about going back to this game. I'm like, are y'all serious? It's not that. It's been out for 7, 8 years. It's done, dude. It's not that good.
Longer than that.
It's done.
Longer than that. It's 2014. It's almost a decade, hasn't it?
Has it been 10 years?
I don't know.
It feels like time is
It feels
flying
like
that fast,
World of Warcraft has been here forever.
He said forever. Fucking forever. Hold on a second. How long has this game been out? Warcraft.
Wiki that shit.
Yeah. 2004, 10 years.
Damn, I was right. Oh, shit. 10 years?
November 23rd will be the 10th anniversary. The 10-year anniversary, yeah.
Wow. Is that when the expansion's coming out?
Oh, I guess that's why the expansion's coming out then, yeah.
For the 10th year anniversary. How many... Man, if I jumped on World of Warcraft, that means I gotta pay for a fucking 5 expansion game. Jesus Christ. I have the first...
I'm pretty sure there's a way to, like...
I have the game. I have it sitting right there, actually, and I have it's the first 2 expansions.
Wow, you do? All this time?
Because I played it.
New World of Warcraft, right here, buddy. New World of Warcraft players can get all the current expansions for $20.
Damn. I heard that game got free though. Like you could start off at level 99 or some stupid shit. Like
yeah, but that's because Blizzard has never been. It's been like that from the beginning. Now, every time there's a new expansion, everything before the expansion becomes obsolete. Everything, and they don't even. And only in World of Warcraft do they give you a whole character that's up to the max for like 10. You know what I mean? Like let's say the cap is 80, and they're gonna increase it to 90. They'll give you a free 80 with the new expansion. They only do that in WoW. They haven't done it like anything else I've seen.
Yeah.
And that's probably because they know people usually have a shit ton of characters. So it's like if you're a new player, like completely new, in order to compete with people who have like 5 and 6 fucking characters max level, they just give you a free one because more than likely you're going to make a new character. Like people like the game, like because people just like the game so much. Like, damn, I want to try this shit out. Well, you already have a max level character, and you pretty much learn the whole game with that character. And then when you go back, you know how to like fly through the game. Like, they just
it's some sort of incentive.
Easy mode, but it's like it's fun mode. Basically, they don't focus on the shit. It never feels like a grind ever until you get to like end game.
See, that's how DDO felt. That's how DDO was. It wasn't. DDO was never a grind. It was always about the adventure. It was always about like.
Yeah.
And then once you knew how to do it, then once you know how to do the quest, then you would challenge. Then you would challenge yourself and do it on hard mode, and you would be given a bigger reward. And then they had after hard mode was extreme.
Probably.
I think it was. There was one after hard, and it was extreme. It was extreme, but they were always fun. They were always quick too. They were never too long. The longest ones were the raids, and even the raids. If you did a raid from beginning to end, man, that's like a 2.5, maybe 3 hour night. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
If you did it, if you did it from beginning to end without too many fuck ups, but yeah, fucking. Or you can even set yourself up. Like, you don't even need to do the whole raid with the same group. You could do like. You do like the first 2 quests that'll help you open it up, and then finish the rest with a group. Like, DDO was fun. It was fun. I'd say it was like when it came to fun. I could see it being like the D&D version of World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft, shit. Yeah, no, Sue's.
It's a lot for me to say that too. Trust me. I don't know if I'm even gonna go back to the game.
Sue's had gotten it from me way back.
So good.
She had gotten it from me way back for my birthday because she was interested in it. So it was like,
if you never played WoW,
she was interested in it, but she wanted somebody.
Once in your
It
life.
was like the most self-motivated gift to ever give somebody else. It was like she wanted to play it, but didn't want to play it by herself. So my birthday came, so she got it from me for my birthday, so I could jump on it, so I could play with her.
Tell me. Yeah. Wow, even my roommate just said it.
What? What'd he say?
I wish you could see this guy flipping out. Oh shit! You should have seen him flipping out. He's like, wow, it's fucking godlike. Like, it's legendary. It really is. If you never played WoW Endgame, like once, you gotta do it at least once before this game like is no longer making expansion for it. Because seriously, you will understand just why every game tries to copy this game, son. Every game tries to copy and take bits and pieces.
No, I know.
WoW
I heard.
So
Yeah, WoW.
well, son. It was so well made.
I got
so well made. From the music, from the lore, from the instances, from
real.
the PvP, it was all godlike.
I went to I got it as a gift from Suze. I of course I fucking installed that shit right away. Did the free trial month. Got her on it. She got on it, and
oh, she didn't play that much. I remember that. You said some shit.
No, what happened was we couldn't get the voice chat working for some reason properly. So like we had to get to each other, and then on top of that, like, I don't know, she's just, I could tell she was just gonna suck at MMOs, and
he said from the beginning.
From the beginning, I could tell she was just gonna suck at it, and she was just playing. She wasn't playing with any sense of. She wasn't gonna play with any sense of seriousness whatsoever. She was just playing because it was popular. That was it. And I was like, I'm sitting here like, why am I gonna waste my time with somebody who's not really a gamer, who's only gaming right now because she has nothing better to do and it's popular? I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, I got so tired of like trying to tell her all these little things to do. And how do you do this? I'm like, it got to the point where I was like, well, have you partied with anyone? No. I'm like, what? She's like, well, I'm like, it's an MMO. You should play with other people, learn from them. Then she tried to get on my case. She's like, because like I was trying to tell her how to do something. It wasn't really that simple. It was some basic fucking MMO shit. And she's like, oh my god, you're not gonna be like that, are you? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, you're not gonna be like that guy in the video where they're all serious and they're talking about the percentages of success and failure and all that. And I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I already know where this is going. She was talking about the fucking Leroy Jenkins video.
Mhm.
Like, you know how the guys like.
Yeah.
You know how the guy's talking in the beginning, like, you know, statting out like their success rate and everything and blah. And you know, she saw that and she was like, "Man, you got people in here that get that serious." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, you do." I mean, I'm like, there's not a lot of them, but they're there. She's like, "Oh wow, I could never play a game like that." You know, blah 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 blah. So when I started giving her, when I was trying to like tutor her, she thought that was where I was going. And I was like,
oh, like trying to get her to take it that seriously?
Yeah, and I was like, whoa, if you think
No.
me telling you this is as serious as the way that guy was talking, I'm like, then you don't belong in an MMO because this is basic shit I'm telling you. I'm like, that guy is on a whole other level for me. And if you think I'm on his level, this is not gonna work. I'm like I'm like
she was instilled with the fear, son.
I'm like, nope. And I started playing by myself with it. And then
I couldn't play the game by myself either.
I got to like level 16 hunter and I was like I know this game can be mad fun, but I was like I'm bored as shit because I'm by myself. I'm like I'm like none of my friends play this anymore.
Everybody was still playing Final Fantasy 11 at the time when I got on it, so I was like, I played for a month. I was like, they changed camping, no more Valkyrie Emperor, no more Leap and Lizzie, none of that shit that I could make money off of. I was like, yo, fuck this game. I'm going to WoW. I went to WoW. I was like, this game is godlike. What the fuck?
I think you had signed off on you had
2 months, and then like I was like, no one's playing with me. I was like,
damn, that happened to you too. Yeah, Cav was playing for a while, but then he stopped, and then
unsubscribed. Went back to Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah.
I'm not playing by myself.
That's what happened with me. I did my free trial month, and then I was like, all right, back to DDO, and I was like,
yeah, you know, it's like fucking depressing. Because you know that because the game had so much potential, I think it still has a lot of potential to grow. But they did make a lot of more things easier. But